There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another fantabulous episode of Suck. We nailed 2 weeks in a row for the first time, and I'm pretty sure since ever. And I have the whole crew here with me tonight.
Mostly thanks to me, I think.
Yeah, you control time. I forgot. You control like the space.
It's kind of my fault that this happened anyway. So yes,
I almost forgot. But yeah, I got everyone here with me. I got Hexon. I got Doom the Robot. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Right.
Hi.
So, Suck. We tried to leave off with movies. That was a pretty good one, wasn't it? It just seems like our movies just kind of like tanking nowadays.
Oh boy, let me tell you, it's a bad time for blue guys in movies these days.
Blue. Maybe want to know about blue. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I never liked Sonic since the beginning. Like I even went back to some of the original games, like some of the first games. Like they're okay. I just never liked them.
First ones, yeah.
So when I constantly see everything Sonic related in the modern day just dying and dying and dying every single time, I wonder how this guy still has a life.
Even when it's good, it's like people, fans.
Even when Sonic Mania came out, it even got shit on because they put fucking DRM in it and all this bullshit.
Was Sonic Mania the one where they had the retro ones infused with it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. That looks so cool.
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of a whole fans and stuff like that.
That was the one really. I looked at that and I saw some YouTubers playing it and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking great.
I pre-ordered that shit. That shit was fucking amazing. It just
don't
a bunch of bitches.
You shouldn't pre-order games though.
I know, but that was the only game I ever pre-ordered in modern times because it was actually good. But fuck Sega for putting DRM in the game, anyways. But that's not the point.
Yeah, even the good parts at Sonic are bad in some ways. They have some qualities that can get shafted really easily.
Sonic is is it safe to say autistic Mario, or is there a little more to it than that?
I think autistic Mario is actually really good. I have never heard the term before.
Furry Mario. There you go.
Autistic furry Mario.
Yeah, I think that might actually be it. No, but he came out Mario obviously came first, then Sonic came out in the 1991, so it wasn't far behind.
Yeah. That's the point. He was made just to compete with Mario anyway.
Yeah, sort of thing. Because Sonic wasn't the first thing the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive came out with. It wasn't. Was it or wasn't it? I don't think it was, because I think that unless there was one before it, I'm pretty sure Altered Beast used to be their flagship game. Was it Altered Beast? Yeah.
Their old mascot was
and then it was Sonic.
Their old mascot used to be some fucking stupid kid named Alex.
Alex, yeah, that was right. Yeah, I was trying to think of I remember learning it in a class.
Alex?
For some reason, I had to learn in a class the original mascot of Sega, and yeah, his name was Alex. I don't remember what he did.
Alex the Kid, right?
Yeah, Alex the Kid.
Yeah, those games, yeah, but there's a lot less well known than Sonic. So I mean, for them it worked at the time, but I mean, fast forward to this day and age, in the last 10 years or so, it's just an awkward fan base full of strange people who never seem to be satisfied, and the games are only very hit and miss. Very rarely do you get one that's really good, and then even when you do, they're not satisfied.
And now,
what are you gonna do?
Now we have a movie.
And now now basically what it is Hollywood wants to get their dirty, stinking, fucking grubby fingers all over it. And it's already dirty, stinking, and grubby. Just take a look on DeviantArt. It already is. And now they want to get their fucking rich-ass hands on it? Oh, dear. Here we go. I mean, what is their obsession with making, not only live-action, quote-unquote, remakes, but also these CG things where it looks so creepypasta style, hyper realistic and nightmare fuelish. Why do they want to do that? I don't get it. Why not just make a 2D animated, or even if it is CG, just I don't know, them cartoon shows?
Because my bottom line, I need all the money.
Yeah, but it costs more to make it like that anyway, to make it so ridiculously hyper detailed. If they just made it simpler, it would cost less and it would look better. I don't get it. Why do they think this shit isn't horrific?
Wait, why would it cost less? I'm pretty sure it costs less to just make one model and then have it just kind of rigged up to a couple of textures. I'm pretty sure actually 2D animating it would take longer and cost more. So it makes sense why they're doing it, because I need the money.
I know a CG is easier, but I'm talking about this ridiculously, every hair sort of really creepy looking. They could have made a much more simplistic style with much less fucking detail to it. that would have looked much better. How many people have done side-by-side comparisons of Sonic and some of the later? And it's not just the whole, oh, he's only actually got one eye thing. We have to fix that and give him two eyes. It's not even just that. In general, the whole character just looks god-awful.
Why is
and
he
I'm
naked?
not even a Sonic fan. I'm laughing because all the Sonic fans are going to be pissed. Like, I'm happy. I'm glad I'm not a Sonic fan because I would be pissed as shit at this. But I'm just sitting here going, oh my God, I don't want to see that. It's horrific. It's scary. My eyes.
I don't want to. I don't want to watch it go fast. I don't want to watch it be. I don't want to watch have any speed at all.
At all. I don't watch it any fucking speed. Just fucking. I was gonna say something about. I was gonna make a joke about speed going the other way, but we're not gonna do no jokes anymore.
Imagine that thing running at you at like however fast Sonic runs.
No.
We've seen pictures. I don't think I have to.
I will not sleep tonight.
Can we just have a Bubsy movie instead? Because I mean, Bubsy is actually like still alive and still doing better than Sonic. Now that I think about it, even though like he's just, yeah, he's still making games. They have like Kickstarters and everything all over.
Why is Bubsy still alive?
That is so weird.
Yeah, like he's still alive and he's making games, and people are saying like, "Oh my God, the games are actually good." People. I don't know.
It's more nostalgia bait, I think. I'm pretty sure people just like back to those like platformers back in like the early 90s, like where the characters would like jump on like the guy and then have like one of three catchphrases they said.
Yeah.
They're just getting hooked on that.
Maybe the infamy of Bubsy 3D, it was like so awful it was funny that people remember it just for how bad it was, and they sort of used that popularity, good or bad, to like bring the character back and like, hey, remember this guy? Here's some more stuff.
I do completely admit their marketing is somewhat genius. These companies that like try and take like the bad publicity that stuff's gotten in the past and like remake it to where it kind of bends for them in their favor. But still, it's not that good of a game. I've actually seen some of the newer Bubsy games too. They're not great. They're not even really good.
They're not like fucking award worthy like stuff. It's just basic shit. But I mean, at least it's better than their previous titles from like 20 years ago.
Yeah, they finally got it right. I mean, thank you. Thank you for making a quality game that you owed us like 20 years ago.
Oh, shit. Anyway. I just want to point out something about the social media thing. Because John was saying, why is the stream not showing up? You got to remember, the Twitter thing doesn't happen anymore. So we have to do it. If Laser, if you want to post it on your Twitter, you have to do it manually. Because YouTube doesn't have the automatic posting feature anymore.
Yes.
They stopped the entire thing. I thought originally that it just stops the auto one and you can still do it with the, you know what I mean? Like the one where it does it, has the option to do it as soon as you press upload. But then there's that separate one where you can write your own message and choose where to, even that one's gone as well. So it's all gone. So if you want to post it on Twitter, you have to get the link yourself. Go on Twitter and tweet the shit yourself now. YouTube ain't doing fuck all for you anymore. They ain't holding your hand across the street. You need to do it yourself now.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't like you. They're just gonna like.
They don't like any of us. So with that said, let me just fix all this up then.
Anyway,
I just realised what's on the stream. Oh, I forgot what art we have this week.
Now you notice.
Yeah, I wasn't on the stream. I wasn't on it. I was off the stream still.
It's very unfortunate.
Now that we're talking about movies from earlier, how about we start talking about that one big movie that just got showed off online everywhere a few days ago?
I'm gonna have to put this tweet out first.
Oh, right.
There we go. Okay, John, I have no clue what you're talking about, so go ahead and elaborate.
I'm talking about the Doom movie.
Oh yeah.
The one that
looks
really good.
I wouldn't exactly call that a show off. But yeah, the Doom movie, we got three things. We got a synopsis, we got a title, and we got 3 pictures. That's it.
And the 3 pictures look amazing, and by amazing, I mean it looks questionable.
Okay. The title is Doom Annihilation, which is not great.
It's not terrible. I feel like it could have been worse. I knew like no matter what it would have been, I would have been kind of unsatisfied. If it was just called Doom, like Doom 2016 was, it's like that's not enough. It needs to be somewhat unique.
We already had a movie called just Doom.
Yeah.
So they couldn't just do that again.
What would they call it then? Doom 2? No, they can't.
Yeah, Doom 2.
Doom 2019, 2020, or whatever year it comes out. No, you can't do that. So you've got to give it a subtitle. And every other title's been used. Final Doom, Ultimates, fucking Forever.
Dude, I'd love to watch a movie called fucking Forever Doom.
Forever Doom, Doom Forever, Doom. Okay, so I got another idea called Doom Infinity or Doom Infinite or something like that. Doom Infinity.
Doom
Yeah,
Infinity
that'd be
War.
good. Yeah, because that'd sell like hotcakes. It's just a big purple fucking mancubus. Okay. But Annihilation is like, is it Annihilation?
It's Annihilation, yeah. No, it's Annihilator. It's just like a PNG Annihilator.
Is it? Is it Annihilator or Annihilation?
It's Annihilation.
No. It's Annihilation.
Annihilation, like the Mortal Kombat movie. Okay, got it.
Oh yeah, the Mortal Kombat movie was called that too. That really gives me some expectations then.
Well, people like the Mortal Kombat movies because, you know, they weren't the best, but again...
Yeah, they were horrible. They were so bad, they were funny.
Yeah, this is the thing about this Doom film. Like, the screenshots, okay, it looks a bit low budget, it looks a bit naff, but it could still be one of those films where it looks lame, but it's so over the top and action, it doesn't take itself seriously, and you just enjoy it, even if it is, by a critic's measure, no masterpiece. Like, it's just one of them kind of films, like, I don't know, Judge Dredd or one of them shits. Just one of them so... ridiculous, silly films. It still has the potential to be that, and if it at least be that, then it will still be better than the old Doom movie. So my hopes are still set high. Okay, don't ruin this for us. Okay, it's not going to be another Ready Player One situation where we talk about the movie and how I hope it's good, and then it turns out to be no, please.
Okay, you know what we're gonna do? You know what? I'm going to have our audience participate now. I want you guys in the comments, in the chat, to guess the synopsis of this movie, because they released the synopsis.
I thought you were gonna say to post a better title, because people have already started doing it. Revengeance, Hell on Mars.
You guys will get a better price. It'll be more air.
Yeah, you'll get a larger quantity of air. All right, so I want you guys to guess the exact synopsis of Doom Annihilation. All right.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds.
Okay, if you've already read it, don't spoil it. For those who haven't read it already, give your guesses. See if you can predict what happens. Original name was Doom Menstruation. Yeah, there you go. Doom Menstruation. Get it? Because
if you don't answer within 30 seconds, you're all like drop dead because you just all of your air will just like suddenly just disappear from you.
Look at this. People saying in the chat already, like we're gonna talk about movies, so I think we're gonna talk about those movies. Of course, we're gonna get to those.
All right, you got your guesses?
Let me check the chat. Humans mine Mars for autistic genes to create the perfect autist.
No, we already saw Predator.
Lady Doom fights the patriarchal standards of hell.
Okay, here you are.
Four Marines play Doom while on break.
Okay, a group of Marines respond to a distress call on Mars' moon, only to realize that it's demons.
Where have we heard that before?
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? It's a movie of the game, so if it follows the game story, then there you go.
I slapped my mic.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't know. I thought you like disconnected your mic because it just sounded like something smacked.
Yeah, I slapped my mic too hard and disconnected.
If it says something completely different, then I'd be worried. If it was like, young Marine woman trains to be the strongest in her squad and proves herself worthy to her leader, fuck that! Okay? We want to see kicking demon ass.
Isn't that like all military movies that have like girls in it? All the girls in the military squads, or like all the alien movies always have like this one chick that's like, oh yeah,
oh yeah,
Alien. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Aliens had it as well, didn't they? Oh shit. I think it's quite appropriate given the background that you've chosen this week. Now that what we're talking, I think this is perfect to be talking about this. Have you mentioned the art yet, or have you not?
I have not mentioned the art. I don't want to mention the art, but yes, I feel like we have to.
I feel like it deserves it. No, it really does.
So this was these are all some 3 female Suck members by the wonderful
This is the female reboot of Suck.
How do you pronounce Nan's last name? I don't. You said it's like Nan Fenkov or something.
He goes by Nan Fenkov. Yeah, is my wizard artist. Yeah, who made these for us. And he's now part of the Suck crew now, making art for all of us, which is fan-fucking-tastic. We got more art like this to come the next week and so on. So
yeah, Nan Fenkov. If you're out there somewhere, you did good.
He is.
And I hate you.
And I love you.
And I love you, and I hate
love
you.
It's a blessing. He's an absolute blessing to this group.
I
because
love that guy person.
His artwork has brought us to life. You know, brought our characters to life with the just the whole identity of it. Like, you got a character and you want to spread it around. I have like one picture, and then he goes and draws all this fucking art, and it makes it feel as lively as possible. It gives it this character that I wanted to give it this whole time. We are so unique and individual. Look at us. It's beautiful.
I love us.
Thank you, Nan.
You know what?
So good.
You know what? We're the best. I'm gonna say that right now.
Better than all.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we're the best. Not you're the best.
We're the best.
Oh, yeah.
We are the three kings. Yeah.
That's it. Which is the best.
No, but really though, Nan is seriously just came out of nowhere and started making art for me, and now he's making art for this whole group. So it's just fantastic.
I am definitely very appreciative.
If anything for me.
Visually, would be nowhere without him. Like, he's just fantastic. I can't thank him enough for his work.
Next stream, can we just like start the stream off for like 5 seconds? Says we're the best, and that's it. Thanks.
Yeah, we just say we're the best.
Why is there what's with the dude's face behind him though? What's that?
What
wasn't
face?
in the original art.
What face?
What do you mean? What face? What's that about? What are you fucking sad? Oh, is it that face when no suck girlfriend?
Yeah.
Wait, what face? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, that's it. I'm ordering a suck like podcast suck female crew body pillow. All right, here we go.
The whole crew on one pillow?
The whole crew. No, 3 pillows. He's got the whole lot.
Oh.
Okay, John, relax. Like, you know, I don't need to know what you're doing with my gal, but you know, just keep it under wraps, right? Try to keep it clean.
Yeah, take her out for a coffee or something.
Like, wash it frequently, please.
I think it's gonna need more than washing. There's gonna be some moral values and
this art.
Wash your soul.
Line between thots and queens. What are you on about? What borders the line? These aren't queens. These are goddesses.
All right.
Okay.
Now back to the Doom movie.
Oh yeah, that was the thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the 3
Laser,
screenshots.
Your girl looks like who would be the main chick in the movie. She looks like she'd qualify an audition.
Oh!
Oh god.
Oh my god, what
the hell?
I'm in pain.
Oh, I thought it was just like some attempt at a feminine, funny noise for the movie or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh my god, never mind. You know what? For the next suck, let's just hire like a bunch of voice actors.
Oh, 3 girls.
Yeah, let's just hire like those intro girls that like pay to say things in like sexy voices. They just have them do our stream for us.
Yeah, the ones that the anime voice dub artists or whatever they are. Get them. Oh, like YouTube videos where they say all kinds of stupid shit.
Here's the first screenshot that Universal released for Doom Annihilation. I'm gonna put that up right now.
Is it the one with the zombie or whatever it is?
No, I'm not gonna show the zombie until last.
Oh, okay, the zombie's last. Is it the one? I saw 3. I can't remember. I don't see it. Oh, it's that one. That one, yeah, it looks really amateurish. It looks like.
Yeah, a lot of these are just like boring. In all honesty,
yeah,
like
now that I look at it, it's fucking. It doesn't even look like UAC outfits or anything.
It just looks like
at least the original Doom movie had like unique outfits.
It looks like laser tag. It looks like the kind of shit you go into like play laser tag.
Yeah, laser tag.
Going out with the Bruce.
Yeah, paintball. You're gonna play paintball.
Oh my god! How much you want to like predict that like the beginning of this movie is gonna have like a simulation?
Oh no!
And then,
no.
There's gonna be
like a fake out.
They're gonna be like a fake out.
Like the demons.
Yeah. Like the Marines are like running, and there's like things following them, and they're like at the very like climax, they're like cut. No, you failed. You suck. And then like the movie's gonna keep going, and like all the lights are gonna turn on.
See me off the military class. And
like
military class.
Like, they're playing like a game, and then they get cut up in half because they thought that the simulation.
Oh my god! I know what you're talking about.
Fuck's sake. God, the funny thing is we can predict all this because we've seen it all before in movies. It's so cliche, and this image just tells us like it's gonna be cliche. I hope not. I hope this is just some stupid shit, and they fix the costumes. Okay, where's the fucking outfit? Even if it's a woman, if she could dress all up with a proper green armor and the helmet and shit, and the boots, then whatever. But what the fuck is this shit? It looks like some paintball SWAT team fucking. What is this? I don't understand, man. How can you deviate so different? You have the game to go after, and you have a shitty Doom movie to not follow the example of and stray away from. How could you fuck up the outfit?
Because movies are retarded. Okay?
Why is the suppressor bigger than the fucking? What the hell?
Oh, here we go. Gun criticisms. Guns are like the worst things to be represented accurately in movies.
No, look at it. It looks like they actually took like a food can. Like they actually took like a can of food and emptied it and then just put it on the end of the gun.
Oh my god, that reminds me of something. I remember like I was watching the original Doom movie with like a group of my friends, and it was the one part where the guy was fighting the Hell Knight in the pit. I don't remember like a lot of the specifications.
Like it was an imp, I think. Yeah.
It was the Hell Knight, I swear, because like.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like a big like circular pit. I swear it was the Hell Knight, not the imp. And I don't know, something like got torn off of like the side of the wall, and one of my friends immediately points out like, dude, is that just like a regular ass stovepipe? And like we look it up like on my laptop, and he's like, yeah, it looks exactly like a stovepipe. So like the UAC is just using stovepipes to like fuel their military bases. No wonder these guys are getting invaded. What are they thinking? Okay, next picture. Here we go.
Doom, more like duty. I don't know.
This is nothing really special either, but I think there's actually a movie going on in this picture, which is more than I can say about the other ones.
This is probably the best of the three, at least in my opinion. It's the least lame looking. This one, like if that's the chick, I mean, her face structure kind of look like Doom guys a little bit. She kind of looks like kind of formidable, like she's a hard ass and she don't take no shit. But she don't say, oh no, but look out, there's a zombie behind you. No, she can't hear me. She's got one UAC part in her ear.
God. It looks like that fucking blue guy from fucking, what's it called? The Galaxy, what is it?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The
blue guy?
I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name.
I know what you're talking about, like the needle guy. I don't remember his name either because I don't care about Marvel movies.
Needle guy.
Yeah, he's the needle guy. He like.
Wait.
He uses his blue powers and he like moves a needle around.
Yeah, I see it. Is it the third one? Oh, oh shit.
Yeah, this is the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. That's the fake out. They go like shoot an imp and then like Star-Lord shoots the imp instead. Okay.
Union Aerospace Corporation, more like Union Ass Corporation. What were they thinking? Yeah.
Okay. Now here's my personal favorite picture out of all of them.
Oh, here we go.
Easily.
Yeah.
I think there's not too much.
Zombie.
This one's just like an added picture.
It totally looks like the zombie man. Like the resemblance is uncanny. I mean, look at the greenish hair.
Yeah, I absolutely love the. Fuck you.
I like how he's wearing a tie.
It's a tie. It's the scientist from Realm 667. Don't you recognize it?
Oh my god.
Where's his axe?
It's Gollum.
It's Gollum.
It's just Gollum. He's even like Slav squatting down a little bit, like Gollum does.
Oh my god, the precious BFG.
He has fucking sausage fingers though. Oh my god.
Why is he blue?
What is it with blue people?
It's blue again!
Stop them blue people!
Oh my god, you're right. Jesus Christ, it's going in a full loop again. It's going in a full loop again. God damn.
You just see a nice group photo of Sonic, this dude, Will Smith, Genie, and fucking chick out that X-Men joint that's like severely downgraded in makeup effects and whatever since her last. What's her name again? Fucking Mystique.
Yeah, Mystique. That was it.
Mystique, more like Miss Shit. I don't know.
What are they thinking?
The Blue Man Group. Yeah, they're the people who are offended by this. This is offensive to Blue Men. The poor Blue Men Group. Okay, you remember them? They were actually.
Yeah, this is racist against blue people.
The Blue Man Group. They were great musicians, and now look at this with this fucking disrespecting their culture with these god awful blue people. Why can't we have Blue Man Group?
This is a horrible representation of blue people in America.
Unbelievable. My culture is not your goddamn movie. movie.
I don't know how to say it now.
What?
Blue people be like,
Oh
No.
Laser, you fucking broke it yourself. You're
I said blue. I said blue.
It doesn't matter.
They said blue.
What we're talking about.
No one else knows what we're talking about.
Some blue
people
group
like, and then like,
and it's like ear rape of Eiffel 65.
It just shows all of like the movies, fucking like their fucking annual income, gross, whatever. And it's just showing like they don't even make $500,000. Like, you know.
If I was green, I would die. Hey, you see that video the other day on Twitter with like Lanky Kong? I don't know. I saw it on my phone and it made me laugh. It's so stupid. I fucking laughed at it. It's got like Lanky Kong and it's blue and it starts doing the lyrics. It says, "If I was green, I would die." And then he changes to green. He's like, "Oh shit! Oh fuck!" What the fuck? It's so stupid. These fucking Twitter videos, man. Stop.
I'm just on. I gotta look up the I'm Blue kid again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Low expectations from this guy though. Why can't they just make it look like it doesn't take a high budget to just put some green hair dye and makeup on their face to make a guy look like the typical zombie man? Why do they not look like the monsters? Why don't they understand that? Just make it look like.
I think they were trying to go with the Doom 2016, like
no. Where's the blue guy?
They don't even look like. They don't even look like those zombies either.
Yeah,
those zombies were
like
blue.
But like they're trying to give him like the fucking stupid, you know, bald head and the fucking. They just look weird. But I don't know why they're blue.
Dude, I honestly wouldn't mind if they look like the Doom 2016 zombies. Like those look pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, actually, that actually
look like any of them.
better than this. Yeah, that would look much better than. What am I talking about? Never.
They look like some Willy Wonka bullshit. That's what they look like.
It's just. I don't know what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do? You could say they're taking after the new. It would make sense because after the success of Doom 2016, then this movie starts getting made. It's no coincidence. They're clearly gonna ride off the success of the new Doom and the Eternal and all the rest of it. But this doesn't even. You even make monsters even look like those games, let alone the classic looks. What is this supposed to fucking look like from the games? This is fucking bullshit.
It's supposed to look like my liver whenever I watch the movie.
I don't know. Maybe well, no, we've only seen, this is only 3 images. Maybe this bit looks bad, maybe the rest of it looks awesome, maybe they're saving the Cyber Demon or the Mastermind or the BFG reveal, maybe they're saving it.
Maybe all 3 of these screenshots are from the same scene.
And it's just like one shitty scene.
You just like, you down it like a shot of medicine and that's it.
Yeah. And then the whole rest of the film, the woman who's about to get hit there but with the zombie behind her, she just like elbows the zombie in the next fucking frame and then just gets out of BFG and starts kicking ass at the Cyber Demon in the next room. You never know.
You see, that's the thing. That's the thing. The zombie's behind her. She turns around and then it's this image. Easy. That's how you kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I'm not sure. I bet they're gonna do some bullshit where like they're gonna make where this zombie in particular is some like fucking super mutant zombie where he can jump around and shit. That's why she like pops up behind her. Like, okay, imagine this, right? There's a whole squad of Marines and they walk into this room and they see that one zombie. You see like the body on the ground, they're chewing on that fucking body. It's like, yeah, delicious, yummy. And then they start like shooting at the zombie. The zombie starts jumping around like a fucking monkey. And he's like gone. And you know, one by one they get killed or whatever. But there's one fucking zombie. And then that one frame of like the zombie being behind her. That's what I'm fucking thinking. That's
because you can jump around. You can get away with using just one enemy as opposed to like a room full of shit to slaughter.
You know what? Yeah, that would actually be kind of cool. What if this whole movie was just like a lie? Like, what if they like try to set like
the whole movie is just 10 Marines.
What if they try and like what if they set up like the whole like 10 Marine thing and they're like then they all just get like killed in the first 20 minutes and then we actually get to like a plot with some kind of Doom guy.
Oh, a fake out. Because you know how... Oh, that would be like a fucking wet dream fantasy, honestly. Because you know so how awesome. Doom always taking the piss and have the mortally challenged joke and all that shit. Well, what if the movie and this whole, like, advertising that there's going to be a female lead and all this stuff, showing her working out, get ready for the role. What if it's all just for like 10-20 minutes of like a fake out and then here's the real movie of some muscle-bound fucking dude just puts on a fucking helmet.
A group of Marines, each with a unique personality trait, go in to fight demons and then they all die.
And then this guy, he fucking opens a berserk pack and pumps his fucking arm with a syringe. And he fucking, you see his face go red. And he fucking starts beating the shit out of these demons. And he sees the gun and he picks it up and he's blasting the faces. Oh, I almost came just now just talking about it.
Now I can see why they delayed the movie now.
Yeah,
they rewrote the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Screenshot this. We're correct. We're correct. Wait till the movie comes out. Screenshot this.
Here's an even better one from chat. Imagine the last Marine in the room of 10 Marines and jumping blue dude is about to die. Then the door behind them gets pulled open and the Doomslayer appears. Ooh,
yeah, like the fucking girl is like crawled into the corner or something. Like
oh my god. And even better, like the Doomslayer or Doom guy, or whoever the main Doom guy is, he just comes in and fucking shoots the blue dude out of there, fucking blasts his head off, and then the woman's like, "Oh, you saved me, thank you," and he just fucking shoots her as well.
Yeah, women.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Meat man, me eat meat.
And all that shit. I'm a man and a half. Oh, and imagine the reaction. Oh, the audience. Oh,
this is why the current year is the way it is.
Oh, and then everyone would be so angry. They're trying like ban the company who's making it or something. Like
they're gonna ban Universal. Great.
Fire all the people who worked on the film, and they can't because the movie's so awesome and it's making so much money and shit. And everyone's whining, and they can't go on Tumblr because there's no porn there anymore. And they can't do shit. And then Rotten Tomatoes, they try and like give bad reviews, like these feminist critics, but they can't because the audience.
Okay, slow down.
Like, 100%.
This is like Sonic level.
Sonic level fantasy. This would never happen. It would only happen if the actual id Software team were working on the movie, and I don't think they are. So
we're entering level 3 bra moment.
If John Romero and John Carmack and all the rest of them just like reunited to oversee the production of this movie, then we'd probably get what we just described earlier, where he kills the woman and goes, "Fuck that, manpower, here we go," slaughters demons for an hour and a half. With gore everywhere, practical effects and everything, like CG only when needed. Oh!
Yeah, what if John Romero just like walked in like, "Okay, this sucks. Keep the cameras rolling," and he just like runs onto the set and just starts like punching everyone for real.
Just a brilliant cameo. Just the cameo of John Romero would be great. Like his head on the stick or something. And then the icon scene, it's just like literally his head.
It's just a head on a stick.
With special effects on a stick. Oh my god. Oh, we're like creating our perfect Doom movie here. We know it will never fucking happen because Hollywood sucks. Yeah.
None of it's gonna happen, man.
None of it's
gonna
happen.
That one time when we try to predict E3 or whatever.
Okay, when
John Romero like ripped out the dude's spine with the confetti blood or whatever it was. Yeah, such a shame this shit doesn't happen because they'd make so much money and everyone would remember them. Oh, fuck.
That was extremely autistic.
What's really gonna? I don't care. What's really gonna happen? 10 Marines in a room with blue jumping zombie man, and everyone dies. The end.
Yeah, 10 Marines in a room with blue jumping zombie man. One of them survives and kills a couple more demons than everyone else does. And then they escape.
And the moral of the story is: don't mess with science. Don't play God or whatever.
Yeah, it turns out they're not actually demons. They're just like genetically mutated.
Yeah, it's just
zombies.
Like some Jurassic Park shit where the lesson is don't fuck around with genetic science stuff because it gets out of hand. Oh no.
Yeah. The moral of the story is don't make jumping blue zombies.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's the real moral. That's the moral for the filmmakers, yeah. Why? It's just like it's cursed now. If a movie that comes out has a blue character in it, it's fucked. Okay? That's just the pact now. Next time you watch in a few months' time, if there's a new film coming out, see if you spot a new blue character anywhere, and then you know the film's gonna be shit.
Yeah, if there's a single blue pixel in the film of the movie,
no.
If there's a single blue pixel in your movie, it's terrible.
Man, woman, or creature. Like if there's any living thing, or
if there is any shade of blue, if there is green, if there is purple, your movie sucks.
Okay.
Any reference to the color blue. If your movie has a B in it, if it has any letter that's already in the word blue, then your movie sucks.
Okay. Wow,
even the background. There's no blue in the background. See how there's blue in the background? See like the fucking poles and shit?
Yeah, look at the poles. Yeah, there's blue. The movie's awful.
So shit, because there's too much blue in it. No. I mean, the blue characters, it's just enough. Like in the last few months, what is it with blue dudes? And just, it's all a meme. But I don't think this scientist will be a meme. Like, yeah, sure, the chat and us, we could make memes of it. But I don't think it's going to be like a meme like Will Smith, Sonic, etc. It's just not popular enough to get that.
Oh god, there's blue on my desk!
Oh no! Oh, there's literally no blue on my desk. I'm cool.
Guys, help, my keyboard's blue. What do I do?
Purple doesn't count, okay?
God, John, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to commit suicide.
I gotta get rid of this keyboard. It's blue. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
Wait, what color are your eyes?
Not blue.
Laser, what color? Oh, he's not gonna answer that.
Yeah.
It's a top secret. Well, you bet it better not be blue, whatever it is.
Yeah.
See, now he's stuck now, because if it was blue, he'd have to react in some way. But he can't. He don't want to tell us.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. You think you got me there?
Yeah. Ooh, gonna get you.
One day. We always gotta talk about Joel at least once per.
Oh yeah, Joel. Joel is bad. Joel is bad.
Joel.
Doom.
What the fuck?
Yeah. What about
The fuck?
has he done a video on the contest yet?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't done it for like 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
Where is everyone?
He has 7 fucking wads left. What is he doing, man?
He has 7 wads. One of them is mine.
7 maps.
It's literally
and
7.
One of them is Cerebrus.
Yeah.
Cerebrus is in the last 7 out of what 300. I can't.
Suck is Dead was in the last 7. It was in the last part of the last contest, and now we're in the last part of the last contest. This is awful.
Suck is Dead really that late?
Yeah, it was.
Suck is Dead being that... Oh.
It was in the final part of the first contest.
Ah, right.
If he actually plays it last out of the last contest, I'm gonna be so mad.
But if he does do that, then my theory will be correct. That because we kept saying it, and so many different people kept saying it, he was putting off on purpose because he thought it was just like some memes or something bad. Because people kept asking him. If he does play it last, that's why. But if he doesn't, then yeah, it's just Joel. It's just Joel being Joel.
I'm gonna kick him in the face.
It's not Cerberus, it's Cerebrus. Cerebrus, Return of the Cute. No, it won't be.
I'm gonna throw my foot out, and then I'm gonna fly to his house and kick him in the face.
World's longest fly kick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No news on Joel then. No news at all. There's nothing we can say because we got to mention him at least once. Anything on Joel? Chat? Anything?
Yeah. Until the contest is over, we're gonna have like a weekly bit on Joel. Like, we just have to.
Did he say the word suck or laser at any point in any of his streams ever? I think this game kind of sucks. Oh, he said the word suck. It's relevant. No.
That means Cerebrus getting played. we all have tinfoil hats on watching these like wad contest videos.
Overanalyzing it. Look, at this point, at 43 minutes in, he mentions a laser because it shoots out of the character's gun. Maybe that means that next week.
Okay. Hear me out here. You see, in 2714, in this exact timestamp, the level requires him to turn right. You know what happens in Cerebrus? The first thing you have to do, you have to turn right.
Oh shit!
He's going to be playing Cerebrus yesterday.
Oh, he's gonna play it. Okay.
Do you see what you've done to us? We are clinically insane.
Laser. I think it's just Laser. Like we're just joking. I think Laser is actually losing his fucking
mind.
I'm going to.
Laser has me in some chokehold.
Why is he playing Cerebrus?
Oh my god, I just imagine like Laser with John's, like a knife to John's throat. Johnny, play Cerebrus now! You play Twitch HQ so fucking quick, why do you play my one?
Joel, you play Cerebrus and the bitch dies!
You even leaked his map.
Yeah, my map was fucking leaked. He's not even gonna... Dude, why is
this zombie still on the screen?
Oh, fucking I forgot that Tommy was even there.
Lazy, you're so funny.
I'm gonna cry.
Can you be in the Doom movie, please? You got a funny, shouty man voice.
At the end of the movie, it's like it ends on a cliffhanger. It just shows Laser just coming up, and he just does the suck noise, and it just fades to black.
No, I wouldn't even. I just want to be like an extra, so that way, like the movie would be going, and then just like while like I don't know, panics of like crowds of people are like running away from demons or something.
You just like, one goes running, and you give it your all.
There's just one guy. There's just one guy who goes like, oh, something like that.
Like trips over, and a crowd of people running across a desolate field on Hell on Earth or whatever, and you trip over a branch or a bit of debris or something.
I trip over the dangerous half-inch elevation.
Oh yeah.
That new JonTron was really good.
Yeah, that JonTron.
Oh my
man,
god!
I'm so glad he's making videos again. I fucking
JonTron, man, I love him so much. He's one of the few YouTubers that still like really crack me up. Not many people here. I watch some YouTube stuff, but there's very few people that make me burst out laughing multiple times, and that video definitely did that. It's fucking hilarious.
It's so funny.
I love JonTron.
Can we get the pen from that video in the Doom movie as well?
Yeah, you kick the pen and it kills the zombies.
Oh,
So...
I fucking love that. That fucking cracks me up every time.
Yeah, that was so funny.
I'll take your entire stock.
Everyone clap for JonTron right now. We're gonna clap for JonTron. Yeah, we love you, JonTron.
The thing is, it might actually be better than the Doom movie. Oh no, can JonTron be in the Doom movie?
Yeah, I want JonTron to be in the Doom movie.
That would make it better. No, his production value is so good though. I love how in every time they do a sketch where like he's like dressed up like one of the characters he's making fun of, it looks so much like they got the proper outfit. It looks so much like the character.
Yeah,
anyway.
The production value on the new JonTrons has gone up like exponentially.
It's so good, yeah.
And now he has like a whole crew to work with and such. Like, and he's not just like him talking about video games.
The fucking bit where he did that Terminator sketch, as soon like the first fucking frame,
You just see him
up, I knew exactly what it fucking was and what the joke was gonna be, because he just said like, I don't know what the product was, like Termination or something like that.
It was double terminated quartz.
Double Terminator, yeah. So like as soon as it cut away to this first frame of him standing in the blue, I just knew exactly what it was.
Blue? Did you say blue?
Oh,
no, the JonTron's bad now. Unsubscribe.
The background.
Yeah, now he can't be in the movie.
Fuck. No, it was such a funny bit though. Double terminated.
Prepare to be double terminated. Just the guns at the same muzzle flash.
Oh. Have you guys ever heard of Scott the Woz? I've heard of him from my YouTube recommended.
I heard of him from JonTron.
I literally only watched like 2 videos, and I'm like, this is literally just like video game JonTron.
Yeah, I only heard of him like from JonTron, and then like he talked shit about a subreddit.
Video game JonTron? Isn't that like, you know?
That is JonTron.
Okay. So you know how back in like 2012, JonTron was just doing like video games? It's basically like Scott the Woz is basically 2012 JonTron.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe you, but okay.
I never watched him, but he's always popping up in my.
No one could be as good as like original JonTron.
JonTron is some of the best, man. He's just one of the fucking best.
Definitely not Wiz Scott or whoever.
Wiz Scott.
Yeah.
Scott the Woz. Well, man, he might be pretty good. I just never watched him.
Like a terminal illness. That's what he says. He calls him a terminal illness.
Yeah. Like my subreddit.
I think they brought it back now, actually. The subreddit. It's back to normal.
Okay, good.
Because I know they changed the whole fucking subreddit guy or whatever.
Yeah, they changed the whole subreddit to be Scott the Woz.
Wiz Scott Leifer.
YouTubers are good.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTubers are cool. Except for the bad ones.
Yeah, except for the bad ones. Fuck the bad ones. But the good ones are good.
Agreed, yeah.
You know what? Good people are good. But bad people...
Stunning and brave.
But, hear me out here. Bad people are bad.
That 10,000 retweets, 60,000 likes, front page of Vox and
right now.
I'm famous on the internet now. You have to listen to me.
You have to tweet that right now.
Okay, I'm gonna tweet it. I'm having strokes of inspiration. You just have to hear this right now. Okay, good people are good, but bad people are bad.
As a good person myself, I feel that this is good for good people.
Good people are good.
Speaking from a good
bad
person,
people are bad.
Alright, I retweeted it. Alright, there we go. God. It's famous now.
Wait, what? Did he actually?
He actually tweeted it.
Did he actually tweet it? Yeah, he did! Oh, it's out there now.
When do I get verified?
You need to do a bit more. You need to say, like, a certain kind of people are bad to be able to get verified. You know,
say blue people are bad.
Yeah,
no. Blue people are protected status. No, you need and the check mark is blue as well, so you obviously...
Oh, yeah.
All of Twitter is blue.
Oh my god, it's all blue!
That makes so much sense!
Oh my god, it makes sense now. It's the blue. And so's Facebook and Skype. Oh my god, it makes so much sense. And Steam. Okay, never mind. Well, it's not the logo is, but and Photoshop. And GZ Doom, new logo.
Yeah, the new GZ Doom. What happened to the old GZ Doom logo? It was just fine.
With the Marine, the Marine, I've still got it.
It's supposed to, because they wanted to do something more. Okay, they wanted to make the engine legal free or some bullshit like that. That's why they changed it. They also did the same thing to when it crashes. You know, when it crashes, it shows like the dead Marine.
Yeah.
They changed it to like the Freedom sprite instead.
Are you kidding me?
Why didn't you just show the logo? If you're gonna fuck it up, then just fucking use the logo. I don't know.
I want to make a game. I want to make a Steam game on my GZ Doom.
Yeah. My free indie game. You know,
Oh.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised it hasn't like turned bigger than it already is yet, because you know GZ Doom on its own is a very easy accessible engine. So anyone can literally make like 2 maps for it and be like, okay, here you go, I'm selling it on Steam. And I mean, if it does get a reputation like that, it's gonna turn into like the next like Unity is bad or RPG Maker is bad type, and then everyone's gonna get shit.
Yeah, GZ Doom at this point is like a fucking engine. It's not even just mods. It's just an engine to make your own game.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is an engine.
So far out. What do you use? Oh, I use Unity. Oh, I use GZ Doom to make my indie games. Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember Total Chaos? Total Chaos is actually like kind of fun. But even with my computer, even my like souped up like nuclear power plant, like it's still like a bit hard to run, just a little bit.
Well, that's GZ Doom for you.
Yeah, GZ Doom.
Okay,
Cool.
Just play 2.8.1 or whatever you call it.
1.8.2 is the old one I have.
Just play Total Chaos and Chocolate Doom. There you go. Play it in DOSBox.
God.
Because everything's flat. Total Chaos was good though. I have to say, if you can run it, then yeah, definitely play it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't throw up.
Oh yeah, if you can run it, just do that. I'll do that.
If you can, then
must be some illness going around America right now. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, about more movies. You've forgotten 2 more very important movies. Very important topic.
Yes, I'm not too familiar with either of these 2 movies because I haven't really been using Twitter that much. So maybe you might know a little bit more about. What do you mean?
Go on. As soon as you drop it, people are gonna be saying shit about it. Watch.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Captain Marvel, am I right?
Sorry.
Oh my god, he posted it like before. Well, just after I heard you say it, but with chat side, that's before they heard you say it. See, look, see, they're ahead of you. They jumped the gun. See.
Oh yeah.
Captain Marvel, everybody.
Yeah.
And women's, because this is obviously the women's.
This is clearly the woman episode. Look at this, we're woman.
If we could have done Suck on Friday, we would have, but you know these guys, they can't. So this is like the post International Women's Day Suck edition, women's edition.
Yeah, it's good timing. It's good timing that we're all women.
Yeah, it's good timing. So yeah, Captain Marvel came out yesterday because a woman. And you know, I see it and I think I'm gone and watched it, but I see it like advertised and shit, and I'm thinking, okay, so it's just another one of these Marvel's made like 1 million films in the last 10 years or some shit. And it's got everyone's favorite Samuel motherfucking Jackson in it, so you know it's got to be somewhat good. You know, it's got to have some kick-assness in it. I'm particularly interested that what they did to make him look so young is that he was in so many films in the 90s and shit that they just like they took his face from these films and they sort of like superimposed it a bit. That's what he said they did on TV anyway. He said that in an interview.
They just Frankenstein him together from other movies?
Kind of, yeah, something like that. They used bits of him then with makeup and then like bits of his face from other movies and they sort of spliced it a bit, but you can't really tell, so it looks really... I don't know how the fuck they did that, but it's not like some Will Smith Photoshop job, okay? It looks good. I mean, I see the trailer and shit. It looks pretty good. But yeah, the whole thing was like, it's just, you know, just another...
It's just the situation around it. Like, this was like... It was so weird.
Yeah.
I remember hearing like the things that like, oh, like every movie theater is like removing all of their listings and only replacing them with Captain Marvel, and I'm like, oh, that has to be like retarded. That can't be true at all. I actually looked at like the date that Captain Marvel was coming out, like at my movie theater. No other movies were playing that day.
Huh.
Just Captain Marvel.
There might be some other movies with strong female leads. There are some.
Oh my god, just say it if you're gonna like throw yourself into it.
So there was a film called, actually, didn't we mention this in the last suck as well? We did briefly cover it.
Yeah, we
tried. How the eyes were a bit uncanny valley, but I wasn't really interested. So there's a film called Alita Battle Angel, and I don't think James Cameron didn't direct it, did he? It was from the producers of some of his films.
I think it was produced by him. I don't remember.
Oh, did he produce it?
Let me just look up all these.
It says from the producers of Titanic and Avatar or whatever the fuck, but I don't know if James Cameron made it or...
James Cameron was a producer.
He was a producer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be some level of quality, even though, Avatar. But even then, still James Cameron. So he's still got a level of goodness, okay, given what he's got under his belt. Wasn't really interested in seeing either of these, but Alita thing, it looks kind of cool, I guess, whatever. I don't really watch films anymore in the cinema. I can't be honest. Cinemas are fucking rob you of your money. But there's this whole thing going around now that, like, people are saying, look, Alita did it better because she's more interesting, a character. She certainly looks more interesting. She's a stronger female lead and far more interesting and has more development to a character than Captain Marvel apparently had. And that's what people are saying. And then people are pissed off because it's like, no, this is women's movie. The fucking Alita is just appealing to perverted hentai-loving losers or some shit like that. I don't know. I saw some shit like that on Twitter, right? So I was thinking, okay, this is just dumb.
I think we should go ahead and say that, like, none of us have seen either of the movies. We're just talking out of our asses for most of this point.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. No.
Okay. We're talking out of our asses from what we've seen of the shit. But I wasn't going to tweet or say anything about it because I obviously hadn't seen them, so I was going to put my 2 cents in. But then I read the newspaper. I was on my way to work one day and I read the newspaper, and what do you have? A nice big fucking 2-page full fucking, and this was before Friday. This was before Women's Day. It was like the day before that. So it's like, whoa. And I was thinking, okay, so yeah, a movie review of the new film has come out. So what's it going to say? Is good effects, Samuel Jackson, strong female lead, good story? No, the first fucking thing, they bombarded my reading eyes with how it's so fucking important that this film, it's so important because the women's. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good, strong female lead, as we know. Like, fucking what we've had in the past. And there's been great examples like Terminator, Aliens, and Tomb Raider, and all sorts of fucking... Even some of my favorite video games like Perfect Dark, Kick-Ass, awesome female leads. Love them. But this shit, you can't just be doing this. I don't want to get too political. I was going to say there's a certain method that you do when it comes to just using identity. Vote for me because I'm a woman, and it's like this but it's not even like the Ghostbusters thing where it's just like, this awful film is awful, but if you think it's awful, you're sexist. It's not even like that, because Captain Marvel isn't awful. It's not a terrible movie. It's a Marvel movie, so it's got some level of quality. It's good. People have been saying it's painfully average though. So I don't know what you make of that. Has anyone in the chat seen it? Has anyone in the chat actually seen it? Because it's come out. Has anyone been taken their girlfriend or wife, or have their wife or girlfriend drag them by the ear to the cinema to go watch Captain? Has anyone in the chat seen it? Like, I see Ultra Gamers saying some shit. Have you seen it? Like, if anyone can vouch for us in having seen the film, because we can only say so much. And well, I can say a lot more, but you come on, you say something. I'm talking too much. Come on. So Laser, say something.
Woman.
Woman.
Guys, I have an announcement to make. I like women. All right.
What?
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Incredible.
That was amazing.
Incredible. That is definitely.
Right, I'm gonna get like
you tweet that now.
I'm gonna get blocked by all the.
No, you get in trouble though because they think you're sexist.
Just say they say you're sexist because you like women.
Yeah, you're liking women. It's creepy. It's like he's being a bit of a, he's kind of perving a little bit, doing a bit of a Weinstein a little bit, like women. Whoa, steady on, man. Not cool. The Gillette advert where he puts him aside. Whoa, not cool. Is that? You remember that? You remember that in the Gillette advert?
That's what you call a hot take.
Yeah.
The guy goes to look at the girl and then he's like, no, don't.
No.
The cock block. I would be upset if my entire agenda was just boiled down into a marketing ploy. I mean, it's not that though. The reason why women want to see this succeed is because it shows that women can be powerful, blah blah blah. But we know this. This is like
we've had like decade. We had like a whole decade of movies already doing this.
Yeah, we've got movies doing this. This is great. What's the problem? We got the women's, and I love how. Okay. So in the newspaper article, it was saying like it explains, like, I don't know the story of the character, I never read the comics, but it's saying like, oh, it's the most powerful character in all the Marvel team, all the Avengers or whatever. She's like the most powerful one of all. You know why? Because nothing is more powerful than social justice. No, I'm sorry, I had to say that. I had to say it. Come on, it's so obvious. But they did say she's the most powerful character, and I'm thinking, okay, so what could she do then? She could shoot like fire beams out of her hands or something. I don't know. I only saw a bit in the trailer. It doesn't really show really well. Like they said she like worked out, she got physically fit and strong, which is great, but like isn't she supposed to have powers? Like it's not really just being strong, it's being a superhero. And that's the other thing, superheroes are kind of like fantasy. It only goes so far to represent women being strong, because it's not real women doing real strong things and being brave in a real world. You see?
All right, here's what we're gonna do. This could be Thanos. Only have okay, I think the whole thing just died. Thank you.
What?
Oh no, Discord just like
no, it didn't. It didn't. It just started for a second.
All right, yeah, I got you.
What were we saying?
Thanos. She can't be the strongest because Thanos.
Well, he made everybody, half people go with the snaps. I mean, like, how can you...
He made everyone die. So
if he just did it, what if he did it loads of times? If he did it more than once, would he half it and half it again? Would he like quarter? So if
he just like Half-Life everyone, just like.
Yeah, like Half-Life. Like he slaps someone, and if the guy doesn't like it's still there, he just does it again and again.
I mean, I think you saw like whenever he did it, like the gauntlet just kind of like exploded, and it was like all fucked up. So I imagine you can only do it one time, like effectively. I have
not seen Infinity War. I've only seen memes. Sorry.
It's very unfortunate because it's in the memes too.
Yeah, because what?
What?
She'll shoot beams from her boobs. Now that would be actually cool. I don't think we can do that. But yeah, the Captain Marvel thing is like, I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to say too much to judge. But my God, they do kind of say the movie doesn't try too hard to, because unlike stuff like Ghostbusters Reboot and shit, it doesn't try too hard to hammer it in your head. I think it's just the whole. The media and the crowds and the people talking about it on social media and the papers and stuff like that, they're just drumming it up.
Yeah. At least they're not like doing anything like the Make-A-Wish thing with Ghostbusters, like where the kid wanted to see like the Ghostbusters and they sent him the remake Ghostbusters.
Oh my God!
Did that happen?
Ooh. Yeah, like in the picture, like you just see like the kids like just like so concerned.
Oh my God!
I want to see if I can find this picture because it's amazing.
I feel like the movie's like it's just okay. I'm pretty sure Wonder Woman made a bigger impact with people. I used to hear people talking about it when it came out all the time. Like, oh my God, Wonder Woman's amazing. You should go watch it. The Captain Marvel was just like, yeah, it's all right. But everyone's trying to talk about it like it's the flagship, fucking stands high and tall, like a trophy prize example of women's being fucking best. Okay, yeah, okay. We'll just go and watch Alita, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, what's the thing with Alita anyway? They're like, because now everyone's championing Alita after they saw it as like just an average like CG movie, just because of this Captain Marvel thing.
I feel like it's better than average though compared to Captain Marvel. That they're both kind of, neither of them are like the best thing ever, but one of them is just like she represents what Captain Marvel's trying to do even better, I guess, is what people are saying. And the whole thing, we got to talk about the Rotten Tomatoes thing. I can't believe this. Like, Captain Marvel's okay. Like, it could just be its own thing. Be its movie, it's fine. As long as you don't start fucking with things and tampering. Oh, wait, they did. They started tampering with Rotten Tomatoes reviews. They started bumping down all the audience scores. You know when a film's got a really high, fresh, certified rating and a really low audience popcorn score, you know there's some fucking shit going on with a movie, right? It's got some sort of agenda. Well, this one, they started removing a bunch of negative views because, of course, anyone who criticizes this movie is a troll, obviously the trolls. So they managed to get a whole 3% higher on the 33 to 36% of audience. I think that's what it was on audience rating. So people went and did the natural way of fighting back on the other and helped the other side. They went and boosted the audience review rating of Alita, and they brought it from like a 30-40-ish to 70-something%. So wow, there you go.
Good for the individual, I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
Here's the image. This is an amazing image that I absolutely love.
Dying kids. Laser, yeah. Let's not laugh at the dying.
I'm not
child.
laughing at the dying kids. I'm laughing at the dying kids' situations.
Guys, for context, we're laughing at the Ghostbusters, not cancer. Thank you very much. Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look at this kid.
Oh god, they actually had the. I thought you meant like they gave him a DVD of it or something.
No.
The women. Oh no.
Look at this kid's face.
This poor kid's like, who the fuck are these people? He's got a fucking Stewie thing.
Look at Stewie!
I know, right? He's far too young for that. He's like, fuck these bitches. Fucking bullshit. I want my men. He's probably only like 10 or something, the poor sod. And, you know, you make a wish. Unbelievable. I feel sorry for the kid now. Look at this.
Imagine, like, having, like, the request for your Make-A-Wish filled out and your only response is, oh. I'm gonna die in a week, and this is what people are giving me.
Just feels awkward, you know.
Awkward.
Like some of the ladies here, they're trying to get like the one on the left and like yeah, really getting into it, but the kid's just not feeling it at all, man.
No, he's not.
He is not. No, he is not liking it, and
I kind of feel bad for laughing at this because this kid's probably dead by now. So God rest his soul.
Yeah. Again, context. I'm not laughing again. I just openly said I feel sorry for the kid because
I do feel sorry for him. Anyone with terminal illness, that no one deserves like illness like that.
He hasn't got much time left there, and you know they fucked up his wish.
Remember, everyone, cancer's not funny.
See, look, Ghostbusters reboot is so bad that it fucking ruined a cancer patient kid's dream. Okay, that's how bad that film is. See, shame on that movie. Shame on you, okay? Fucking hell, what a joke.
Right,
what
cancer's
a load
bad.
Of shit. Yeah, cancer is also very bad, see? Stunning and brave.
Yeah, cancer is bad.
Oh my god. Laser, you are such a fucking hero right now.
It's awful. I'm gonna stop talking about the cancer patient now. I just wanted to say, like, yes.
Yeah, movies. So yeah, that's the gist about the films. Go and see Alita if you're really interested in seeing anime chick kind of brought to realistic, kind of uncanny valley-ish. If it does fulfill your desires in that way, then whatever. But that's not the reason why everyone's giving it a positive over Captain Marvel. I don't know. People will be saying it'll only be a matter of time before certain dwellers out there on the internet be like, okay, can we get a female exclusive term, Captain Et?
You know what? Just watch good movies. Why not just watch good movies?
Okay, what's good movies? We talked about Spider-Verse last time, so what's a good film that come out now? Really good film. Come on. Anything.
Good point. I actually have to look that up. What movies came out recently? I don't really have a theater where I go to college, so there's one, but it's like kind of out of the way.
I don't usually watch movies too often, so
I'm gonna look up the movies.
I live under a rock too, so I don't really look at what comes out, what's good and what's not good. I just hear about what everyone's talking about online. You know?
Yeah, I do. I see it in like trailers and shit. I never really watch that many new films because I never really that interested unless it really grabs me. And I never want to go cinema or theater. You guys want?
Oh, I guess they're selling Apollo 11 again. That's a bit weird. Okay. The new Lego movie looks okay.
Oh yeah, Lego movie 2. I was gonna say Creed 2, but that was a while ago. That was a few months ago now. But yeah,
Creed 2 was a while ago.
I actually kind of want to watch that.
That actually seems like a good movie.
I kind of want to watch that.
All the Rockies just kind of seem to go down really downhill after.
They did, yeah. But the Creed reboot sort of revival of the series. It's not like reboot. It's a continuation of the series in modern. Is a lot better because instead of like going on about how great Rocky is, he's more of like the mentor now because he's aged, and it's about Apollo's son and his fight, and he's young and raring to go, and it's just the whole inspirational build up to fight again, and you see it and it looks, looks really.
They do have the continuity where Apollo's dad got Apollo got punched to death, right? Because yeah, in Rocky 4 he gets punched so hard he dies.
Right.
Yeah, so he hits him, then he hits him a lot, and then he dies.
You just made it sound so fucking pathetic. He got punched and he died. Wow. Fucking Apollo, everybody.
That's what happened. That's what happened in the fourth movie. He got punched, he died.
Yeah, I know. But his...
Basically as satisfying as, like, picking up a Berserk pack and Doom and then punching a zombie, but he doesn't give it.
Are you trying to compare Zombie to Mr. Apollo Creed? Jonathan, we do not tolerate this.
That's how that one. That's how the one scene in Rocky IV went down. It went. I don't really know how to do the give sound, but oh well.
He's blue. Wait, who's blue? Oh, is it Apollo because his shorts with the American flag has got a bit of blue on it?
Yeah, he got punched so hard he's blue in the face. Why is blue so cursed now?
It just is, because I guess Will Smith started it. And, well, I mean, the Sonic teaser thing poster with his dick view came out a while before, but I mean, I don't know. The whole blue thing is just spiraled out of control. I don't know. But yeah, the Creed thing is looks quite cool. And even though I haven't seen it, I kind of want to see them, 1 and 2, because they do look like a serious and heavy continuation of the ones before. And they don't seem to be like silly, over the top kind of like the Rocky films started to get. It looks more like it's just focused on being a little more gritty and hard hitting. And I always like a bit of that. I like a bit of gritty shit.
I've had people seen that have already seen Creed 2. They said it was really good. So I'm kind of excited. You know what? Look at old movies. Wait for movies to be out for like 3 months, and then just look at them on DVD.
That's what I do. That's how I watch John Wick.
Theaters are just going to be like... Theaters are just going to be taken over by like Marvel and Disney anyway.
I don't want to go to cinema or theaters anymore. It's too expensive. And besides, no films really grab me. It's all fucking reboots and sequels and
all the good films are just going to come out on like subscription services that you just like sit down at home. The theaters just like for the big stuff, like, I don't know, Avengers 26 with like triple Thanos or whatever.
He claps his hands this time, and then like people explode.
Yeah, he makes 2 Infinity Gauntlets, and then he like claps.
But that's how I saw the John Wick films though. When the second one first came out in cinemas, my local supermarket in the DVD section, they like to do this thing where if a sequel or reboot comes out, they start selling the original or whatever. So when John Wick 2 came out, they sold the first John Wick on DVD for like super cheap. So I snapped that like £5. It's fucking cheap. And then later on, I watched the second one. And it's like, yeah, see, I don't have to go to the fucking cinema. Who needs to fucking be there straight away and fucking know? Like, everyone talks about it on social media anyway, so even if you haven't seen it with memes and fucking reviews and people going on about it on social media, you're caught up anyway. Like, I know the gist of Infinity War now, thanks to fucking Thanos memes. So, I mean, you don't have to be the first guy in there the first night watching it, unless you really love that kind of... You're a big fan of the franchise or whatever. Like, when Captain Underpants come out, I was in there first fucking day. I was in there with my friend. We watched that shit. It was good, okay? So, and Incredibles 2, when that first came out, boom, in there. Those are like the only
Incredibles 2 was pretty good. Like I say, it was great. It was pretty good movie.
Pretty good, yeah. It was alright.
I still think the first one handled family a lot better. I think the first one's like a masterpiece, though.
I still have a thing for the first one because it's just like... I guess because the second one's doing some elements again. Even if they're doing it a bit differently, it's still some of the same stuff, and it won't hit you as hard as it will the first time round, I guess. And also because the villain fucking sucked. The villain was shit.
Yeah.
And the villain was awesome in the first one because it was kind of a twist. I mean, it's obvious to everyone now because everyone's seen it. But imagine you've never seen Incredibles before back then in like 2003.
Yeah. The thing is for Incredibles 1 is that this could easily just be like the upstart for like the origin story of like another superhero. But like just the simple choices that these characters make in the movie with their flaws and like how Mr. Incredible is just like this man who doesn't believe in like other people helping him out and believes like he's the only one that can handle things. That's what does it. Everyone in this movie has something that they're really flaws them. And that's what like kind of propels this movie forward. And that's how they get over it.
Yes.
It's so good.
But yeah, just compare. Yeah, I know. The more I looked at it after seeing the second one, I thought, yeah, that's great. And I loved how it felt like they had us in mind, the people who grew up with the original. They had them in mind a little bit because you notice it feels like the movie grew up a bit with the audience because there was a lot of moments where they went to swear and then it cut because they don't want to put swear words in, but they sort of went a little more on edge with that kind of I noticed it a few times that we're going to say shit or son of a bitch or something like that, and they didn't, and they said crap a few times, and it's just little things like that where they wouldn't really have done that in the first one, but I feel like because their target audience has grown up with the films that they want to go and see. I don't know, but anyway, that's one thing. The sequel, I mean, ever since I saw it, it was like, it's great, but then I'll go back and look at the first one. It's like, yeah, that one really was like so fucking flawless. You just can't. It's not that the second one was bad. It's just that it's so hard to top that first one. It's just got so many fucking great things.
It's just the thing about like the second one. I feel like it was way too like lighthearted compared to the first one. I feel like they tried way too hard to make it like a good, like, hey, everyone wins in the end. Yay, no, we're all good.
I didn't like the gang. I guess we're talking about Incredibles 2 now, even though it's not brand new, but yeah, whatever. I didn't like that gang of misfits because it just felt like the fan service to like Tumblr users who want to be recognized. You know what I mean?
Look at the hero I made. Look at these people I made for the.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That random I know. Group of misfits that no one really remembers. I remember this girl with dyed hair or something. Yeah. I don't know.
I am big man who punch thing. Yeah, we already have Mr. Incredible. You don't need another big man who punch thing. Are you kidding me?
There was like some other like they were really forgettable, and I don't know. And I think it was a moment where I guess Helen or one of the girls like reconciles the dyed hair girl, like, oh, you can be unique too, don't doubt yourself. It's just a fucking love letter to like a lot of socially.
That's the thing, like everyone wins. Everyone wins. Everyone's happy now because the first Incredibles, they like saved the day and
they killed a fuck ton of supers. I mean, I didn't show them, but in the canon of the story, a ton of supers died.
Yeah,
because of the whole Omnidroid thing. So like, damn.
And the thing is, it's actually like kind of a class thing in like the Incredibles 1 too, since like supers are kind of being treated as like a lesser people, and they're kind of like forced into like the what's the word I'm trying to think? Subsistence level of living, and they basically just be like outcasts. They have to like hide themselves. That's why they can get away with just like killing them for like testing the Omnidroid crap like that.
And Syndrome dies, So does the villain doesn't die in the second one, do they?
They don't. They just get arrested.
They just get arrested like fucking Scooby-Doo or some shit.
That'll teach you to...
meddling kids. Yeah, but in the first one, he fucking... No capes. Yeah.
It's not like it was a happy end. It wasn't a happy ending for everyone. Like, yeah, they saved the day, they saved the city or whatever, but like no one really got to like appreciate them as well. And besides,
the
like...
girl's parents were the only characters that died in the second one. But they didn't... Yeah, that's another thing. It just said... But that's like a Disney thing. Oh, our parents that died.
Yeah, it was... A robber guy came in.
Yeah. It's just... That was such a cliched story as well. I was in the cinema watching that. It's like, yeah, the film's good. But when they started telling, I wonder who the villain is... Felt like Adam for a second there. Your movie sucks.
Yeah.
When they were telling like the backstory of the parents and the robber in the house, it's like I've seen this kind of story a million times before. I mean, come on, man, damn. And yeah, the villain in the first one is just like, if you haven't seen the film, which is hard to imagine, it is actually quite a good twist because you're not expecting it to be that stupid little fanboy kid. Come on.
Everything about the first film is so good, and it's so set up well too. Like the thing about the first film's ending is. It's not incredibly happy. It's good for them. Like, they save their family, they save the city or whatever. But they never make supers legal again. Like, it isn't really a good standard of living for, like, everyone.
Also,
all they really did was, like, turn their rights or their wrongs into rights. The second movie, they're like, no, we're all happy again. No, we can all live together. Like, some crap
The biggest
like that.
problem with the second one, though, the biggest flaw, the Underminer is still out there. Don't forget, man. They let him go. I think one of the biggest problems, what is probably a small the blunder that affected the movie the most with the second one was good sequels start off where the last one left off, sort of thing. But this literally, for the exact second that the last movie left off, just continues. And you can't really do that. After 15 years, too late. Yeah, after this many years with like the new technology and smartphones and internet and pop culture, you can't really do that because it doesn't feel. I guess you have a certain time period, but it's not. I just feel like it would have been better if they did what Dragons 2 did. You know, where they were a bit older, just a bit older, like 5 years, just a few years older. So they're visibly a bit older. Like Dash is a teenager, Violet's a young lady now. You know, she's proper adult. She's got a job or something. Just like. Extra a boost up, that would be better. like Mr. Incredible's back keeps throwing out more, so we get more funny our back.
Our back,
because he's like a bit older now, so he's got to like train a bit more because he's getting a bit rickety.
Yeah, the funny YouTube poop joke.
Our back.
Yeah, our back.
I think for the kids though, in the family of the kids and Jack, seeing him as like a young child, maybe like toddler, young child.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say
years older would have been better.
Yeah, there was way too much Jack in that movie too.
I guess it's because there wasn't much Jack in the first one. It's probably
it was more just like a comedy kick in the pussy, really. Like they really just wanted to like try and like shove some. Look, the baby does something funny because he doesn't know any better. It's because it's a baby. It's so funny. There was way too much of that.
I feel like they did it just to like show off more of his powers and what he can do because we didn't really see that much of it in the last one. It leaves you more like it's just mysterious. Like what the hell is he capable of? I think it was just trying to show off more shit that he can do, I guess, with the whole dimensional rift shit or whatever it was that I remember seeing. But it was, yeah, I think it would have been better if they'd have set it like 5 to 10 years in the future where they're all a bit older. So for the kids in the family, it'd be a lot more interesting because they'd be in a new stage in their lives and you'd be able to, you know, they're really good at doing family stuff. So it would have worked a lot more interesting because it would have been some shit we ain't seen yet, you know? We saw how Violet dealt with like teenage high school issues of shit. How would Dash cope with this? And how would Jack cope with, you know, being a young kid and with his powers? Maybe he can't control them. Now he knows what... Imagine he's not a baby anymore. He's got a conscious mind, so he can think and make decisions.
And the whole thing about like the first Incredibles 2, like they tried to like have the like regular like real life issues along in Incredibles 2. It just didn't work. Like in Incredibles 1, they kind of almost used their powers to try and help out with their high school issues and such, where like, you know, Violet's kind of like spying on like the one guy or something.
Yeah.
And it felt like the two were kind of meshed together pretty well. Like the powers was just something that they were kind of living with. It wasn't like some kind of like, oh, look how special we are. It was just kind of like another factor of life. It does not sit that well in the second movie at all.
Right. That's a pretty interesting analysis, I see.
I have some incredibly autistic views of the first Incredibles because I really like
some what autistic what?
Incredibly autistic views of the first Incredibles because it was a really good movie.
Right.
It was so good. So I just couldn't help but like overanalyze everything.
No, it's good though. No, I could overanalyze it as well. I'm talking about your what you're saying about the second one is interesting me because I don't really get to hear to talk to someone about an in-depth analysis on the film. People can tell me how much they love the first one, sure, but the second one I haven't really heard too much, so it's nice to be able to share with you about it. It's nice to hear from you because it definitely puts another spin on it. Because I wasn't even considering some of the arguments you have. Like, yeah, I guess you're right. I suppose when you see it in the theater in a cinema, you get a different sort of impression. If you just watch it on TV, on DVD, you can be a lot more critical of it. But when you're in a theater, in a cinema, in a room, it's more of an experience. So you're more inclined to enjoy it no matter what. So you're like, oh, yeah, that was awesome. But then if you watch it on DVD, it's like, oh, yeah, but there were some things wrong with it here, and here. I feel like that being in the theater, and that, especially since I don't go that often, probably plays a part in me forgetting some of the not so good bits. But yeah, there were still some bits I can criticize though.
Yeah, I think it's just because I've watched it a lot, like since I was a kid. Like when you're a kid, it's just like, ooh, cool, like superhero action movie, and like some cool like family stuff.
Yeah, I remember I rewatched the first one so many times. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So what do you think then?
It sucked.
Okay. Oh my god, that was some autism. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
that's like them live streams of like some lolcow who like flips out in midstream when they're trying to piss him off, and he just goes and you like start shouting at everybody.
You see, that was me like opening up like the pressure on the autism O2 tank.
Which like the floodgates.
Just gonna get like a suck, get a little sip.
Yeah, John, you better not like piss him off with Incredibles. I'm with him on this. Incredibles is one of the best.
I was kidding, but like, yeah, I think it's
good.
It's a fucking fantastic movie. I don't think anything could be it. I don't think I've ever had like, a similar like experience with movies with Incredibles.
I think it's not even that much of a bold statement to say that it's probably one of the best superhero films ever made, animated or otherwise. One of the best superhero films. Come on.
It's the best superhero movie. What are you talking about? It's the best.
Okay.
I will say the.
You're definitely with me on it then.
Yeah, you know what, Marvel? What's Marvel? They're like, they make comic books again.
It was the only good Fantastic Four movie. Yeah, it works. It checks out.
You know what?
I mean,
Yeah.
they've all got similar powers. Yeah.
You're right.
It's the only good Fantastic Four movies. True. Oh, God.
It's the best superhero movie that ever made, and you will be hard-pressed to change my mind.
It's just the little things. It's the little... I'm trying to remember, like, the little things. Like, Mr. Incredible notices something and has a close-up of his eyes going, huh? Or something like that. Or there's a little music cue. If something silly happens. There's just all these little details sprinkled in. It reminds me of, I can say, like, one of my favourite films ever, Terminator 2. All these little details that are not that necessary, but they keep putting them in anyway, where they just show something just to show how menacing something is, or how interesting something is, or how grand it is, or just this extra shot or extra moment or extra expression or something like that you don't normally see in most films. I can't explain it, but I guess one example is in the first one when he throws his mail in the bin and he hears the heavy thud and he's like, huh? What's that? And it's like a close-up of his eyes. I know it's just tiny little thing, but it's just examples of little things like that sprinkled throughout that just make the film that much better. I'm talking about, like, you know, when he throws the mail in the bin and it's got the Mirage tablet in it.
Yeah,
and he notices it's heavier than all the rest of the mail. So he's like, oh, and he goes to pick up. It's just the little tiny things like that. I don't know. I'm sure if I watched a film right now, again, I could think of, like, countless examples of little things like that. That's just, like, one of them. No.
I still think it's, like, a really good movie because it focuses on, like, family and, like, the mundane aspects of life, too. Like, the whole bit where he's, like, working in, like, a job, like an insurance job. It's just like
so good.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Insurer care. Love it.
I'm trying to like think, like, because the whole reason behind that is, like, since his job and, like, his life is so mundane now that, like, being here is illegal. Like, now they have to, like, do the stuff, like, under, like, the cover of night and have to, like, rescue people, like, while people aren't watching them. Like, it's just it's insanity.
Like vigilante stuff.
Yeah.
Vigilante sort of thing. Yeah.
So, like, you just have this guy, like, working in an insurance company where he gets,
remember
like,
when Bob killed his... He didn't kill his boss. The next shot had him hospitalized.
It was just, like, it was just a full cast.
He's alive.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's alive. Good thing, too.
You just never...
supposed to use your...
He just never shows up in the second movie because he's alive.
Oh, that's true. They should have, like, showed him quickly in the second movie somewhere. Like, they had, like, a background cameo of him all done up in, like, casts and shit.
It's just like in a wheelchair or something.
Yeah, it does take place straight afterwards, so he would still be all done up in bandages and casts and shit in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
like Squidward in the jellyfishing episode. Yeah, like that. All done up like. Maybe he is in the background somewhere. You just have to look close.
Firmly grasp it.
Yeah, I love that bit. Firmly grasp it. I love that part. Yeah. And that's another thing about looking closely in the background. Was there a Pizza Planet truck in Incredibles 2? I can't remember. If there was, I would have pointed it out in the cinema. I don't remember if I did or didn't. I can't remember. Because I think the first Incredibles was, like, supposed to be the only Pixar film that doesn't have the Pizza Planet truck. And I couldn't believe that. Because some people on the internet are saying, yeah, it's in there, it's in there. There's a scene where they're driving on the freeway and there's one in the background very quickly. Something like, I've got to watch it again and scan every street shot in the background, pause frame by frame, and see if it's there somewhere. Some people say that when they go into the city to fight the Omnidroid and they use the camper van, they're flying into the city and then they land on the motorway and they're driving like that. It's somewhere there, but I don't know. I can't see it. And I like the Pizza Planet truck, man. It's one of those things. I know Pixar have loads of Easter eggs and loads of little references everywhere, like A113 and the ball and shit. But the truck is, like, one of my favorites. I just like the truck. I like how it manages to show everywhere. Even in Brave, they even managed to put it in Brave in a fucking historical setting. It was one of the old chicks' wood carvings was a Pizza Planet truck. So they even managed to put it in there. Come on, how do they not get it in The Incredibles? Come on. And the second one, I2 doesn't have the truck either. I don't get it. Why not? Why can't they just have it?
Here's the thing. Don't watch Captain Marvel. Don't watch Alita Battle Angel. Just watch the original Incredibles again.
Just watch The Incredibles again. Everyone's
watch it again.
Seen it like 20 times.
Pull the DVD out from your grandma's cabinet, from Grandma Jeanette's cabinet, and watch it again.
Let's all do a live, like, reaction watch of Incredibles and we get taken down like Nutshack again. Oh. Just watch WALL-E. Well, I've seen WALL-E.
You know, WALL-E was a pretty good movie. I don't think it was anywhere near as, like, heavy-handed with its, like, messages as Incredibles. It's just like, don't be bad to the earth, or you'll be fat. Or you'll be fat and everyone will be fat. Don't do it.
When I first watched that film, it came out like, what, 2008 or something? When I first watched it, and I was still quite young as a little kid, it kind of scared me. Not in a way like a horror film scares you. Scares you in the way that, like, oh shit, this could happen to us sort of thing. Like a fucking post-apocalyptic sort of, like, you know, what's it called? Dystopian future. I'm thinking like, oh shit, this could happen. Like, it kind of freaked me out a bit like that. Made me think, oh no. You know, and it kind of made me feel sad watching it. Like when I was little watching it made me sad. Like all the people were just fat and fucking useless and don't know anything. And it's
honestly,
like, oh no.
Like trying to remember, like I think Wall-E was like the first movie romance that really touched me in a way.
The first what?
The first movie romance.
The first movie romance what?
That touched me in any way. And that was actually like
really?
kind of like, yeah, really.
The first movie romance that touched laser and it was
I can see that. Yeah.
It was good. It was done well.
Yeah, it was done well. I mean, yeah, but I mean, like that's the first one. I mean,
yeah, I was a little dumb boy. I didn't know what boob was.
Okay. Oh, okay. You watched it when you was a kid. Okay, got it. I was thinking, like, just imagining you now, like all fucking emotional and shit. That really touched my heart. Can't imagine that from you.
I like a movie.
There's just too funny noise for that. Okay.
I don't have any funny noises for sad.
Yeah. See, that's the problem.
I have them for release of energy, surprise, and anger. That's really it.
Yeah, that's good.
That's all you need funny noises for.
Emotions, yeah.
It's the Four Horsemen.
Did anyone say, let me just check the chat, did anyone say if there's any new films out that's actually good and worth talking about? I don't think anyone had anything.
Does anyone else have good films?
Incredibles, because I can talk about the Captain Underpants film if you want, because I'm a massive fan. I've been a big fan of the book since I was really young. So, I mean, I knew like everything. I went and saw it with my friend, right? And he knew of the books when he was younger, but he wasn't like a massive fan like me. And I was able to tell him how accurate the film was to the books, like bit for bit. Like, oh yeah, that's that bit from that book, and that's that. Yeah. So if anyone's seen that film, I can talk about that now if you want. Have either of you seen it?
I have not seen it. I am aware of the books. Yeah. I've had like up to
my man, give me a high five.
Yeah. High five.
Gotta wait till we meet up, I guess.
No, just high five the mic. That's all you have to do.
Okay. No, I'm not hitting my mic. I'm not fucking.
Here we go.
There we go.
Great. Yes, talk about the CU movie. Okay. So the thing about Captain Underpants is, because there's so many fucking books, it could have been one of them ones like what they tried to do with Series of Unfortunate Events, which was sad because they only made one of them. They could have made loads like Harry Potter. They could have done it for every book. But the Series of Unfortunate Events movie did like the first 3 books in one film. They could have done the same thing with Captain Underpants, just like a fun kids film, right? But it just seems that it's just one. I guess it didn't say the first epic movie, so maybe they are thinking of making more, so they could incorporate more books. But the problem with it is, it's a great film, but if you want to go with the chronology of the books, this film kind of fucks it up. Like, how are you supposed to move on from here when it doesn't actually follow the first 3 books exactly? It takes things from the 4th book and the 1st book and kind of mixes them up a bit, and the 2nd book, because it has Poopy Pants and the Talking Toilets in the same, and it's not how the book story went. So
anyone that doesn't know about Captain Underpants is gonna be so confused right now.
Yeah. But anyone who does knows what I'm fucking talking about. Oh wait, no, he's called Tippy Tinkle Trousers now. Sorry, that's his name now. And also he created the universe. Yeah, the books get really fucking confusing after the 10th one. I don't know. It gets really deep.
The Captain Underpants cinematic universe gets really complicated.
No, but they I don't know if you remember reading them, but the newer books, like 10, 11, or 12 or whatever, they made it so it ended up showing that Tinkle Trousers is the reason why the entire universe exists.
I've only got up to like 8, I think.
Yeah, okay, well, past 8, it's like, it just gets fucking nuts. So, I mean, 8, I had 8 for like years, and then I finally caught up and read like all the rest of them years later, and it was like, what the fuck, it's getting crazy. They were good, but it gets really, really over the meta and over the top. Anyway, so in the movie, they have like Poopy Pants and the Talking Toilets, which is book 4 and book 2. And I guess book 1, obviously, because they introduced the character, which is in the first book. And they kind of mix it up a bit. So they have all these characters at the same time. So if you're going to make more movies, what are you going to do next? You're going to have Wedgie Woman, I guess, with Miss Ribble. But then how, with the Talking Toilets and the Poopy, I guess they're going to mix it up more. what I'm saying is they didn't just take elements from the first few books. They took elements from different books and put them together and mixed them up. So it's not, the story in the movie isn't exactly like the stories in the books as they were, but they definitely got the introduction from the first book down pat, clear. The only thing I clearly didn't really, I'm going to say didn't like, but I just didn't see why that needed to be in the film, was the love interest. Like that wasn't in the books. There wasn't like a fucking worker at there was like this dinner lady or whatever it was, like or janitor or whatever, this woman that Mr. Krupp fancied or some shit. And it's like, that was never in the books. In fact, the whole fucking point of the 5th book was that they tricked him into marrying one of the other teachers, which was fucking hilarious. And that was part of the whole thing there. So why are you bringing this random other woman, this random female character that doesn't exist in the books, just to make this
love is good for movies, guys?
It was a bit shit. It was a bit shit. Like, they could have saved the love thing. They could have saved it for the wedding shit from the 5th book, because that was fucking funny. I'd love to see a sequel to this with that whole scene where like they trick him into asking Ms. Ribble to marry him, and then there's just got the whole next week the school's being pranked over and over, and he's just standing there doing the same pose, going blah, 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 and he can't talk. It would be great to see that in the film. It would be fucking hilarious. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like each day some fucking stupid shit has happened because George Howard pranked them, and he's just like standing there with a different tie, just fucking mumbling gibberish because he's still in shock after the marriage proposal. It was fucking great. It's such a great book. And when Wedgie Woman pulled the hair with the juice from the fucking aliens and shit, they got to do that as well. And the fucking the strong female character. Look, see, they can do this. Okay. Oh my god. Yes, the biggest character. I told you, I wasn't fucking around. I told you I knew them books. When I said that, I meant it. I fucking still got them. It's great. Okay. And I think my only other criticism is I guess I can't remember. Did they not sound too old? Like the boys kind of sound a bit too, because obviously
was it Kevin Hart that did the
Yeah, Kevin Hart and whoever else the other guy was doing Harold, but maybe they could have chosen like actual kids, you know. Like, you know, they don't have to be great actors because they are just, you know, silly kids in the story, so they can just like ham it up, I guess. But whatever. Everything else, though, the animation but for the most part, the story as is just, yeah. And the toilet humor, it's all there. It's got the absolute spirit of the books. And Dave Pilkey's, like, his whole childish, like, immature, like, wonder and imagination and shit. It's all there. And I think, didn't they do, like, a Flipperama segment thing as well? Like, a tribute to it in the film? I can't remember. It's been ages since I watched it now. It's been almost 2 years. They did like some sort of reference to it. Every book has like the Flipperama thing where you flip the pages and it does the animated like beating him up shit. I think they did like a reference or thing to it in the film as well. I was losing it. I was like, oh my god, they did that and everything. And my friend was just like, yeah, it's cool. the thing we could relate to was at the beginning when they got, this is not in the books, but when they got told to sit apart in class and they made it really dramatic. Or they got sent to different classes because they kept messing about together, and they made it really dramatic that they couldn't see each other in classes anymore and mess around. Like there are other sides of the world, and my friend was saying, "Oh yeah, that was us in like college when the teacher split us up because we kept talking." Yeah, that was like the big relatable moment there. That one, but yeah, no, the film was good, but just 2 problems, or 3-ish, I guess. The not actually having young kids for the voices, random, non-existent in books love interest kind of ruins the 5th book idea. And
you know what? I'm glad there's another like half decent superhero movie that exists.
But no, it's a good film though. It's definitely a good film. Those are just my little problems with it. It's definitely a good film, especially for kids. It's got all the shit there. You know, it's not just poo, fart, ha ha. It's actually really well done as well. So it's another good superhero movie. It counts. It fucking counts. He's got superpowers.
Okay.
Shit. Did they? Oh my god! No, wait. I'm trying to remember now. Did they make him have superpowers in the film for another? I think they did a different explanation as to how he got superpowers or something. Because in the books, they get it from a UFO, the superpower juice. I know it sounds really dumb, but it's derived from their comics that they bring to life. So
I forgot it was actually superpower juice.
Yeah, it was actually superpower juice from the aliens UFO.
What was wrong with me as a dumbass kid?
Yeah, remember? Oh my god! I love how I remember so much from these fucking books. I love them. But I think in the movie, I can't remember whether they just didn't bother doing superpowers. I think they did give him superpowers in film, but it wasn't anything to do with how he got it in the book. And I kept pointing it out. I was saying to my friend, look, that's not what happens in the book. What happens in the book is they didn't do that right. But as far as like character design and animation and humor and spirit goes, it is 100% like the books. Just the story has been a little bit.
Hey, I see that stream. Why
are you flicking that shit? Oh, it's creepy.
Wait, what?
Why scaring that guy?
I saw it.
He got powers of lunch leftovers near the end. All right. Because it's been like a while since I've seen it. I've already forgotten. Yeah, so that's what it is. That's not what happened in the books. Getting too fucking obsessed now. No, it's good though. It was good. I hope they do make another one because I'm excited to see how they might tackle the rest of the book somehow, like the fucking Booger Boy and all the snot. Oh my god! And they deliberately made it as disgusting as possible at one point in the book where they broke the fourth wall, and George was like, "Stop fucking saying that." And the narrator in the book was talking about how fucking disgusting the goo was, and George was like shouting at the fucking narrator to stop. It was so gross at one point. No, that was good. And then it just from there it just gets fucking crazy when they start switching Melvin and Krup's personalities and like every cartoon and show does like a body swap episode. These books have a body swap.
This guy's kind of creepy now. This is kind of creepy.
Mind swap.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And then
it's like a storm was going through my house.
It just gets even crazier from there. They put time travel in it, and when you start putting time travel in your stories, it gets crazy.
What are you doing?
What's that? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, there's so much. Like I did say, if you want me to talk about it, because I wasn't going to if nobody knew much about it.
I'm saying the Captain Underpants cinematic universe. You have to really be like invested. That's the thing. And I don't think a lot of people here are, which is very unfortunate.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. Did the chat enjoy that? I don't know. I kind of went off for a long time on it. There's so much I could say. It's like some of my favorite games that are not Doom that other people here don't talk about. If it's something like that I know so much about, there's so much I could talk about for so long.
Let me check the chat. Let me see how they reacted. There's a lot of referencing of bruh moment.
Yeah, because you kept fucking putting on the stream, you idiot.
What are you talking about?
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw something, but I didn't know what it was, so I don't know.
It was fucking black guy's face on the body of the robotic kid or in Monsters Inc. Actually, no, it wasn't the robotic kid. It was the real kid at the end when fucking Mike Wazowski is trying to tell a joke and he's just sitting up in bed like, what?
I think you're just acting crazy. I think Captain Underpants is like got you loopy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? Yeah, I actually don't know what you're talking about either. Sorry.
Wow. See? There you go. Yes, Hexer, I love that. Yeah, there you go. Still, at least one person got it right. If you've read the books, you know everything I was talking about made perfect sense. None of it was gibberish, all right? It all sounds like gibberish from someone who ain't read the books, but if you've read them, you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. All right. Talk about 3D Realms, new game.
Yeah, the new 3D Realms game. Yeah, the guys that the new like Quake engine game. Yeah, what was it? Wrath.
That was gonna have a Daikatana save system.
Yeah. What?
Oh. See, now I'm going to take a back seat because I don't know anything about this new game, so yeah, you guys can talk
I've seen like the 11 minutes of footage from IGN. I don't really know too much about it either, but it looks like really... It's very Quake-inspired.
Yeah, the one thing I only heard about is that it's going to have the Daikatana save system.
Is that really, like, bad?
Not like... Okay. There's going to be, like, instead of being able to save anywhere you want, there's, like, specific save spots.
Oh, well, that's not too bad, actually.
Yeah. There's something like that. That's what I heard, so...
Well, that's okay then.
All I know.
I've seen like I've seen the footage of the trailer. It looks actually really good. It's kind of reminds me of Dusk, but like actually made by the people who like worked on Duke. So, you know what? It might be just better Dusk.
Hey guys, what game is that? Is it Duke Nukem Forever 2?
Yeah. I'm making that game. So, yeah, when it comes out, it's gonna be great.
Duke Nukem Forever HQ.
Yeah, it's gonna have Twitch HQ 3, but it's gonna be Duke.
Duke Nukem Eternal. Duke Nukem Infinite.
Doom Forever.
Duke Nukem Annihilation.
Dookie.
Why can't we have a fucking Duke Nukem movie? Why? That's a thing.
Yeah,
why do we have...
Are we getting one? And John Cena's gonna be Duke Nukem?
Oh my god, you're right. John Cena's
Yes.
Oh my...
I
yes,
forgot. We are getting a Duke movie.
We are.
We are.
See, See, Doom movie's gonna suck, but Duke Nukem movie's gonna be awesome because John Cena's a good sport. See, he's gonna be awesome. Okay, he might. I don't know if they should just get John St. John to just do a dub, dub over his voice.
It's just like really terribly lip sync. Damn, I'm John Cena.
You can't see me.
You can't see me.
And like after all these like really simple lines, you see his mouth going like.
Yeah. No, but that would actually be really cool. I think that would actually be good.
When's the last time we heard of that though? When was that? Like
ages ago.
Yeah, that was a while, really long time ago. Let me actually look up like when the actual announcement was.
Bootlegs of Steel. No, this would be good. See, if the Doom movie fails, we can still have faith in John Cena with Duke Nukem. Okay. God, what if it's
better be a Dick Lickum joke in it.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely remember that because of you. Yeah, just ask them and Dick Lickum.
There's literally nothing in the IMDb page, so that's unfortunate.
I saw it. That's not just a meme someone made, right? It is actually a thing, right? Yeah. Getting a bit of a Mandela moment here. Like, did it really happen, or is it all just a fucking like joke we saw once? And
I could have sworn I've seen articles on.
Never mind, it's not happening.
No.
Never mind. John St. John confirmed that it's not happening.
We have to petition what?
There's a Screen Rant article saying that John St. John basically just said that it's not happening.
No, we need to petition, send a petition to Vince McMahon to get John Cena to make a Duke Nukem movie. Because Vince McMahon is a businessman. He knows what's up. He's rich. He can sort that shit out. He can make his own movie with other WWE characters as other characters in the game.
Oh my God.
It's just a big promotional tie-in to WWE.
Can we just have like fucking Duke Nukem pop in the next Wreck-It Ralph, like you know how Sonic did in fucking Wreck-It Ralph 2, but it says like the next one he just showed.
Yeah, what if the next Wreck-It Ralph was consoles instead of just the internet? That'd actually be really cool.
Yeah, he just like punches Ralph in the face and he's like, "Damn, I'm good."
Damn, you old video game pest.
To the chat, look, we should do a suck Mad Libs. Is that not what we were talking about before, where we said me and Laser and that we should do like voiceovers of like San Andreas cutscenes and shit?
Well, it's kind of like that, but like Mad Libs.
What's the difference?
As in Mad Libs, you literally just like give like certain words and then we make a story.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like just like fucking making our own voice acting on the fucking scenes of films that we've just been talking about. I'd do that. Which wrestler would be Doom Guy? Undertaker.
Yeah, Undertaker.
Yeah,
easily.
No, Undertaker would be Caleb, whatever. Caleb. Blood Guy. Yeah, Caleb. He'd be Blood Guy.
Yeah, right.
Kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Well, I think John Cena would be Doom Guy then, since he's already a Marine.
Yeah, but he can't because he's Duke Nukem.
Shut up! There's no Duke movie, so there's no John Cena Nukem. End of story. So, besides, John Cena was in the Marines already.
Ralph gets butt fucked. Why did you write that? It's such a stupid thing to write.
Why did you write Ralph getting butt fucked?
Why did he write that? Ralph gets
no god.
There's nothing to do with anything we said.
Damn.
Ralph gets butt fucked. That shit goes to fucking rated R.
Duke Nukem?
Did Duke Nukem do it?
By John Cena?
Oh my god. It's not some clickbait shit. Ralph gets butt fucked by John Cena?
Like, John Cena's ass or something.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Why is that so funny?
Damn, I'm good.
Because people were trying to be funny, right? Like Ralph bricks the console, so people are trying to like say funny Ralph things, and he just says randomly Ralph gets butt fucked. It's escalated. The movie with John Cena as Doom Guy would start with partial visibility. Yeah.
No, you can still see him, just very poorly.
And every time you try to throw something at him, it would just like go left and right.
My face
like if you try to throw a chair at him, like it just fucking swings to the right, even if you throw it straight at him.
Oh yeah, you can't even like aim at him properly.
Yeah, your chair auto aim messes up. That's the thing.
Chair auto aim.
Is that what happens when you chair warp? You have chair auto aim?
Yeah, I have auto
Is that
aim.
how you chair warp?
If auto aim turned on, you just... So I don't have to worry about the y-axis when I'm chair warping. All I have to do is just like aim like at the chair.
My face fucking hurts. One thing I really liked about Wreck-It Ralph, I have not seen Breaks the Internet yet, but I want to. But the first one I loved so much, and one detail I really loved about it was the dedication to how much they wanted shit to look like video game characters. The way a lot of the characters moved, at least in the Wreck-It Ralph game, all the characters moved in this really jumpy, like fucking, as if they're 8-bit animations, but they're actually fucking well detailed CG. But the way they moved around as shit was really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
It was dope. I also like the first person shooter thing where like the user is like a fucking TV on a dolly or something. It's a really cool way of like showing how it could be a thing if it was a real.
I think the shots in Wreck-It Ralph were like really good. You know when like they get their console like taped up and like out of order, and like the light source like going through the piece of paper makes everything red and like all dreary. Like I thought that was a really good shot that like stood out to me. It's just like the way everything looks in Wreck-It Ralph just looks so nice.
Lovely, yeah, lovely.
It was a pretty good movie. I don't remember like a ton about it.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I guess I just wanted to see, after years of seeing shit video game film after shit video game film, it wasn't based on any particular video game exactly, but instead just like referenced the ton, but it was still about video games, and it was the first film that was about video games so much, that was not just not shit, but really good, and it made me love it. I fell in love with that film when I watched it. It was just fucking great.
Why is everyone better at using Sonic than Sonic?
Oh my god, that's kind of true. Oh man.
Why is it everyone though?
Duke Nukem was cancelled. Guys, seriously, stop.
All right, we gotta.
My name is Duke Nukem, and I have an erectile dysfunction.
My name is Duke Nukem, and I have stage 4 liver. I asked for the Ghostbusters, but I only got the reboots. God damn it!
I knew you were gonna fucking say that. I was waiting for that.
Hell.
I asked for the Ghostbusters.
Those bastards Those bastards are gonna pay for sending me the wrong Ghostbusters.
Who are these filthy broads? We need a corny montage parody. Oh no, we don't.
I think Duke Nukem would like to have sex with the Ghostbusters.
Duke can't come.
My name's Duke Nukem. I got the wrong Ghostbusters.
Duke Nukem would try to fucking have sex with literally every fucking single girl in the world.
I'm gonna go to hell. I'm gonna come back out and take Harold Ramis with me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go. Oh my god.
I will have the right Ghostbusters, damn it.
Oh my god.
Why is everything so bad?
Wait, what?
Why is everything so bad?
Because there's so many stupid people.
Because it's blue.
Blue, yeah.
You know what? If you look at Duke Nukem's name, except you don't look at it, it says blue.
What? What did you say?
Alright, you look at Duke Nukem's name, okay? Then you don't look at it, and then you don't know if it says blue or not.
Oh shit, you're right. Oh my god, how do I know if it says blue or not?
You have to look at it, but then you're looking at it, and that means you're not looking at it.
It's such a stretch.
So stupid.
Dude, behind you right now, there could be blue everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Oh
there's
my god,
blue.
I think there is.
Oh god, there's blue all around me.
Oh, I'm fucking scared of blue. Oh my god. Guys, you need to fucking relax. It's okay. I can reassure you guys because I use purple everywhere and blue is in purple and I'm still alive, so I can confirm everything will be fine. Okay?
Exterminate the infected!
I'm not infected. It's
burn him!
It's like mixing an extreme acid with an extreme alkaline, making a nice solution that's nice and harmless. See, it's like that. It's like balancing it out.
I'm not sorry, man.
When you have purple, it's balanced. It's fixed up the blue, cancelled it out with the red. So you got fire blue. Oh god, the worst.
Yeah,
you see,
well, I mean,
that's why it's the worst texture because it's blue.
What about the water?
You know those random like textures that hurt you for no reason in Doom 1? Blue.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my god, it's like that one section in fucking the second episode. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Jesus.
Wait, oh, them fucking circle things.
Yeah, the circles.
They are. Yeah, those.
They're blue.
The blue. The blue. Oh god.
Yeah, Doom is bad now. Doom is bad.
Yeah, Doom's bad.
Oh,
I'm gonna delete my entire like Doom collection now. Sorry, you know what? You know why Sunlust is good? Because shit, there's a blue part in it.
What about Doom 2016? How much blue is in that? I don't think there's any blue in that. Oh, blue key cards. Never mind.
Oh god, blue keys.
Blue keys. Laser will just refuse to pick up blue keys from now on every time he plays Doom.
He can't drive his car anymore.
I don't want to pick up any soul steals or health bonuses. I can't.
Oh god, my flash drive has blue on it.
Sub-Zero is blue. Oh man, it's too many blues, man. Okay, watch new Mortal Kombat reboot, and Sub-Zero is gonna be in it, and it's gonna suck because he's blue. See?
Oh my god, I just made a revolution. Hold on, this might take a while to set up, but I've just made a revolution into like a YouTube thing. All right.
Okay.
All right, we need to have our context. We need to have what we're talking about. Remember this. Remember everything about this.
What?
Blue is bad, okay?
Lasers want a blue shirt. Lazy want a blue shirt.
Okay, I've slit my throat right now.
Oh my god.
He slit his throat.
Commit Sudoku.
Is blue gonna be the new joke now? Like,
yeah, blue's bad.
It's the new Dar. It's blue. It's fucking blue. Everything. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, the rewind was bad because the sky was blue in it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the sky is blue.
Yeah, you know in Eiffel 65 blue, it's blue dabba dee dabba da. Oh
yeah,
no,
die.
It's come full circle. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wants to die because he's blue. That's the message. That's the message of the song. It's been under our noses the whole time.
Oh my god. It's conspiracy.
Okay.
Why does it have to be one of the three primary colors? That means blue's nearly everywhere.
Okay.
Only red and green can save us.
Do you want to know why the YouTube Creator Studio beta is so bad?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Is it blue?
Because it fucking sucks, that's why.
Yeah, well, I mean, that goes up. Even if it wasn't blue, let's be honest, it fucking sucks because YouTube's layout. It's blue! It's fucking blue! I mean, it isn't blue when you're on the new one. I don't think it's blue when you're on it.
It's like the only thing everyone hates because it's not blue, because it just sucks.
It's blue.
Oh no. We have to all go to the flag of Israel's blue. Forget Israel, mate. The flags of both of our countries have blue in it as well.
Oh god, we're so boned.
The two best flags in the world. Sorry, haters. The two best flags have blue in them. Oh my god, the water is. Oh, I can't drink water.
Oh
wait,
god.
No,
wait.
Water is not blue. It's clear.
Okay, it's clear. Never mind.
Okay.
If you just drink a small bit of water every time, it won't be blue.
We really dodged a bullet on that one. Because we're 70% water.
Yeah, but if you measure water in small doses, it has no blue. It's just clear, so it's okay. Only in large amounts. So don't go near the sea. Okay, it's fine. You might be able to have a bath and a shower. Should be okay. Just don't go in a pool. Maybe a pool. No, too much.
Yeah, it's like YouTube changes their logo to blue. Oh my god.
YouTube's blue everywhere.
Just suddenly goes blue.
No. Yeah, careful, YouTube's going to watch this podcast. If they did, I wouldn't even care about the blue thing anymore. I'd just be freaking out if we actually got other people watching this for a change.
I just tell them to shut up.
Friends gang. Change everything. Yeah, we just tell them to shut up and like fix their site. Like fucking.
He's like, shut up. Shit, get off our stream and fix your site. Don't waste your time here. Just fix the site.
Blue. I'm trying to think what else is blue.
Oh god, no, it's blue. The color.
For fuck's sake. Get so abstract now. The concept, the word. Oh my god, it's blue. I said it.
No, it doesn't even have to be blue. Okay, take the Mona Lisa. You know how there's like barely any blue in it? You know what? The guy who drew it, he probably had a blue paintbrush or blue paint, so it's bad.
I'm going back in time and murdering him.
What?
What was his name? Da Vinci or something? I'm gonna kill him. Make sure he was never born.
I think it was DiCaprio, actually.
Oh yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio, who painted the Mona Lisa.
That's the one. Yeah. Yeah. No, see, I'm the ultimate remedy. So I've got the ultimate remedy for blue. Is red. My purple symbolizes a solution for the blue curse. Purple, because Thanos was good. The movie was awesome, right? Thanos was a really deep character, and people loved him, and memes, and it was good, right? So purple is clearly the antidote. See?
He also killed half of everyone.
There you go. Well, it was, a bit,
Blue killed half of everyone.
Yeah, well, blue killed half of everyone too. So I mean, yeah.
That's what I just said. That's literally what I just said. How could you do that?
If Thanos snapped his finger, in real life, which one of us three do you think would stay and which ones would go? Wait, is it complete random or is it something to do with
completely random.
Blood type or experience?
No, it's completely random. No benefits, no anything. It's just like, that's why he calls it like perfect justice and crap like that.
Yeah. There's got to be some bias in there somewhere though, come on.
there really isn't. I'm sure like Thanos probably like flipped a coin. He could have died too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50 chance, but if he'd have disappeared as well, then I think it would have been even deeper.
That would have been funny.
A sacrifice worth making, he says, as he starts fucking disintegrating. No, I think that would have actually been kind of cool.
That would have been like a great ending, actually. But no, he's just like, oh, I'm a farmer now.
What? Is that how it goes?
In the comics, supposedly, yeah. He's just he just like retires to a farm or something. And he like eats. I don't know.
Eats.
Yeah, he eat.
Oh, Boobity says, okay, well, what about this? You don't know, 50-50 chance. For all you know, all of us, everyone else, all of us, and everyone in the chat except
you know what? In order to end off Suck tonight, I'm going to see. Let's see here. I'm going to try and let's see.
Oh no, you got to like find a website where it can like do a randomized Thanos snap to see who fucking disappear. No, don't do that, please.
Okay, let's see.
Imagine if it removed everybody from Suck and the chat. It just accept you, Boopity. You'd be all on your own. Imagine if you were the only one and everyone else fucking went. All your friends, all your family. Yeah, fuck you. Pissed because I know I'd lose. In the film as well, he became a farmer. Okay, I'm gonna farm now. What?
Yeah, he became Minecraft.
How the fuck did that happen? He just did the snap and all the dramatic shit. I don't feel so good. It's worth sacrifice. Oh, okay, I'm gonna be farmer now. Bye. What? I gotta watch it to find out.
Wait, what are you doing now, Laser?
We're gonna see who lives and who dies.
Oh my god, he's actually doing it. No, I know. I don't want to die. No, I don't want to fucking die again.
Okay.
The millionth time.
I'm just gonna see if this works. Let me just like.
People want to play Jackbox now because everyone wants to write blue.
Oh my god! Yeah,
this is gonna happen.
We're never playing. I don't think I want to play Jackbox tonight.
That might because we can't play Jackbox because it's got blue in it.
Yeah, Jackbox is blue.
Yeah.
Quiplash has blue shit in it.
You see?
Yeah. Unless they change the color scheme, can't play it now.
Exactly. Let me just make sure this actually works.
Oh my god, have you actually found a site? How would you have to put in all our names though, right?
No, they wouldn't have to.
How does it work then?
It's just easy.
Oh, is it just like, oh, you just click it for each person that says you die or you live? I was hoping it'd be something more like you put in all our names and then you do the snap and it just tells you.
Why does Chrome always get like blocked out when it comes to OBS? It's so awful.
Don't know. Whoever lives gets to play Jackbox. Oh, for God's sake! But then people just jump in anyway. We can't enforce that. Oh God.
Don't worry, guys. I swear this will get set up in just a second. It's not going to be that hard. The problem is just finding the thing that works for it. Okay. Okay. And we're just gonna go ahead and skip to full screen. I don't care.
What's happening? He doesn't use Firefox. Well, I mean, a lot of people don't.
Because Firefox is somewhat clunky.
Somewhat.
It's just enough to like warrant a switch. That's all.
It's good for if Chrome fucks up something, you can just try it in Firefox instead. That's why I have both now. I use both.
Right. Yeah.
Get me. Everyone check. Did Thanos kill me.net? Okay, here we go. Is that a site you're using, or is it Laser?
What? No,
is that the site you're using?
You know what?
Oh, I'm spared. It says I'm spared. No, I don't care what your one says. Okay, it says I'm spared on the one in Did Thanos Kill Me.net. Okay, no, fuck a coin. Fuck a flip a coin.
Fine.
Okay, I went
fine.
on Did
Fine.
Thanos Kill Me.net.me. It says I was spared. I actually survived. Oh my god, how did I survive that again? Oh,
all right.
I believe I made it.
I'll check it. All right.
Because it says it doesn't click anything. You just go straight on it. And
I was spared. I was spared.
Oh my god. Maybe it spares everybody. What if it just spares everyone? Just to make
what if you just actually die? If Thanos just...
Except for Laser, he's gonna die. Watch.
I'm gonna be the only person that dies. Watch it.
No. What if they all say spared just to make people feel good?
Yeah, because
it doesn't actually say you die.
Yeah, just like because everyone's still alive, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Apart from that kid, the Ghostbusters. Okay, that was sad.
Yeah, that was. It's awful.
Ooh. Oh no! You did a little. No. Okay, you laughed. For Noah.
All right. Did Thanos kill me.net?
Who's Noah? Wait, what?
Okay. Did Thanos kill me.net is going to try and hack my computer, so that's
wait. Did he die? Did he die? Did he actually... No, wait. I've got to catch up with the stream. Did he die?
Oh, it's a security check.
I can't believe this.
Why does he need security check?
I'm not.
Get that.
Okay. I'm not doing that.
Is not human.
I'm not about to let Thanos hack in my computer.
No, come on. What, you're refusing to go in?
Because it's a security check. That's why.
It didn't happen for me. What the hell? Wait, let me check.
Wait.
No, it didn't happen to me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh no! Did he die?
Did he die? Did he check it? Did he finally do it?
Oh my god! He died! He died!
Wait, how do you know? I can't see it. Oh my god! Laser died! What? Well, how the fuck did we survive and he died?
The stream's gonna end.
Dude, Laser's dead. That's why he's not talking. It's John, it's our stream now.
Oh my god.
Shit. Oh my god, he fucking disintegrated, dude. I can't believe I thought for sure my ass was dead. You know my luck. I thought I would have been fucked. But I'm still here. What the fuck? This is crazy.
Oh man, I can't believe we're still alive.
Yeah.
Fuck Christ.
So yeah, guys, that has been S.U.C.C podcast. I guess it's mine now because Laser died. So yeah, well,
do the 2-man S.U.C.C.
Finally, I've got a fucking podcast of my own. Yeah, unless you want to, we want to do it like a double team kind of thing.
Look, just kick me out of S.U.C.C. and have it all on you. Yeah.
No, man. You're there too. Like you can be like, right hand man. We can do this. We can rule this shit together. We got spared. Remember? Hey guys, who else died? Did anyone die in the chat? Okay, I think everyone was spared. Spy Crab died, so I mean, I don't know why he's posting. Well, that was wow. I can't believe it. I'm in shock that I fucking survived. Yeah, I'm happy now. So, guys,
I think Laser's actually dead.
Yeah, he actually died. No, he died. That's it. He's gone now. It's just you and me now, and the rest of the chat that were spared. So, yeah, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for this 9th episode of S.U.C.C. I think the 10th one will be a very interesting one indeed, because we're going to have to carry it on our own. Thanos, thanks for that. You took away one of my best friends, but it's okay because we have a podcast to run now.
Who cares about Laser? We got a podcast to run.
We got almost 2 hours on this. That was a good, decent podcast. We talked about movies. We talked about a few more memes, blue stuff, excellent. And we found out if we lived or died. So I think it was all in all very successful and productive. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So how do we sign the shout?
How do we end the stream?
Wait, we can't end the fucking stream. Only Laser can do it. Wait, John, you have to go to his computer because you're in America. You're closer to him than me.
All right, hang on. Let me just walk all the way.
You have to travel to his house.
All right, yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna walk this house.
The stream won't end unless someone goes and gets to his computer. Like, I can't. Unless, like, his parents come up to his desk and be like, where the hell's our son? And, like, oh, wait, no, he's at college in a fucking... He's not even at his home. He's in a college in, like, a booked room. So we have to wait until his time slots up. And, like, the tutors are, like, banging on the door. Fucking Laser. Yeah, they call him Laser in college. Open up. Your time's up. It's like all the fellow jocks calling him for practice. Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
It's all the fellow jocks calling for football practice, and we just got to wait for one of the teachers to burst in, break in the door, and like turn the thing off. What the fuck is this?
I chair-wolfed into his room, so I'm gonna turn off the stream now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Ah, Johnny, you stupid bitch! I caught you! You dumb bitch! Now I got you! All right, stop the Sonic movie! Stop the Sonic movie, or he dies! I swear to God, I'll